Welcome in to this week's episode of Unrolled Stories, a D&D campaign set in the world of Elvoria. We are back with these wonderful humans to roll some dice, attempt some questionable accents, and hopefully tell a decent story. We are hoping Emma makes it back on public transport for the second half, so hopefully we will get some Lesley then. But in the meantime, if you are looking for dice, wooden tabletop accessories, or anything of the sort, check out Dakota Irish and use the code TheWelshDM at checkout to grab yourself 10% off all of your tabletop accessory needs. Can confirm they are excellent. Andrew's got those. I've got a Dice Vault right here. They're great. Support them. In this game, we make use of the Reimagined Classes that are available on the DM's Guild as a bundle, which allows you to embody Balrick, Lesley, Aderyn, or Ximori at your tables. So if you want to take on your version of those characters, I'm all blurry, you can go check them out on the DM's Guild and grab those classes for yourself. As a reminder...
Never heard that class before.
Come back.
Don't care. As a reminder, you can listen to episodes of Unrolled Stories as a podcast for all of your commuting, chores, or whatever needs that you want over on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and any of the affiliated ones there besides. Don't forget to like, star, review, leave comments, and all of that stuff when you find an episode that you absolutely love and support the podcast that way. And if you like listening to my voice in particular as a podcast, also check out Dagger Heart to Heart, where I and Nico Gaio talk about all things Daggerheart. A completely different system to this one, but it's great and it's fun and it's cool. And as always, NPC Art and the wonderful character art was done by Aderyn and Giolini. You can go support them on their Art Venturing Guild and grab yourself your own NPC art to use in your own campaigns wherever you so need. It is gorgeous. This month's pack, I do believe, is a royal court of some kind. So looking forward to that coming in the month and would be really useful in all of the shenanigans that you guys get up to in this campaign. And the Chibi battle map art that we used last episode and might use this episode, who knows, was done by WeTheDreamingDesigns. Regardless of that, support real artists, help them live, get beautiful art for yourself, and middle finger AI. That's everything. I'm rambling. I want to get on with playing a game, so I think it's time to continue telling our story. Previously, you were deep in the bowels of the earth in a ruined chapel in a forgotten ancient city, fighting Galhana and the various cultists who were affiliated with her, attempting to thwart some sort of summoning ritual to a demon, a shadow entity, or something in between the realms. A tense fight that hinged on a couple of critical rolls at points, including some inventive uses of spells and other abilities to save the day. Aderyn teleporting children out of cages, Lesley hammering away at locks, Tauri breaking her lute was it, or your flute, one of the two?
No, nearly breaking it.
To try and help everyone overcome the fearful dread in the room. And Ximori and Arquen both leaping in midair to try and grab and kill a flying Galhana, who was eventually ended by a shot to the throat by Balrick as soon as he could actually see for, I think, the first time in the entire fight. He's remarkably efficient, I must say. At the conclusion of the ritual, after Tauri dispelled the portal, and the dust settled, you dispatched the majority of the remaining cultists, except one that Ximori had knocked unconscious, and as some of you went to go set up camp for the evening, taking the traumatized children of the heir to the Empire away to recover a little bit, have some food, Ximori and Sidukesi Ying Feng, the hand to the Emperor, interrogated the remaining cultist for a way out of here, how they came out. Because you had no real idea how to get out. You were kind of lucky enough to get here in the first place. An extremely effective interrogation by Ximori. Just about retaining their humanoid nature, which I will also note, extremely lucky rolls and good ways of distracting Sidukesi previously prevented any rumours coming out. Revealed a stairwell in the large edifice at the northern end of the city that was said to empty out into a chapel in the lower city of Andamon. With that information, you settled down, had a short conversation with Sidukesi, understanding who you were and how you came to be here, commenting that she had noticed a couple of you using arcane magic and that the prince must have been truly desperate to ask for your aid. You all settled down, took a long rest, and fell asleep in the dark, where there are definitely other monsters around, but some of you stayed on watch. As you all kind of come round 2 in the bubble cast by Tauri for some time of the day, what would you like to do?
Get rid of all of my exhaustion.
Well, one of it.
That's all of it, isn't it?
I don't know.
You're the one who's meant to be keeping track of that.
Why do I track your exhaustion? You're the exhausted person.
We did take a long rest, didn't we? In the thing, I got rid of my exhaustion.
Yes, you are long.
I spent 1 day without sleep and ended up with 2 levels of exhaustion, like a -2.
Yeah, -2.
That's one level.
Yeah,
that's 1 level. Cool. Don't confuse me, Gethin. You know it's easy.
Did I need to roll anything for going unconscious?
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, yeah, me too, actually.
Anyone who went unconscious, did Arquen go unconscious? I feel like he did.
No, I think it was just two of us.
Arquen didn't get involved in the fight till right at the end.
He couldn't see anything.
He was surrounded by shadows and fighting them off.
I was listening to it on my way home, and I will take back some of my my comments about always being hit, because I did take about 8 different attacks that didn't get through my armor.
Yeah, there was a lot of me.
And then several. And then anytime what you did hit me, it was a 19. It was like a 19 exactly. It was like.
Arquen did tank so much. It was at one point on the map surrounded by like 6 creatures. And I went to go save him and then had to go do something else. And they sent Derek in to save him and he had to do something else.
Give me 1 second. I'm just
Arquen needs sword burst.
I have to roll for wounds.
We take those. We do.
Arquen needs sword burst.
Grievous wounds. Yes. Yes, I need both of you to roll me 2d10, please.
2d10. Oof. Where are my d10s hiding? Oh.
And because we always forget this until the long rest, if this would have gone away on a long rest, it's now just going to persevere until your next long rest. Delayed onset of injury.
Do you want the total?
Yes, please, the total.
10.
10. Ximori, you wake up feeling utterly battered and bruised. Every muscle aches. All of the wounds that you had still are like holding on by a thread. You do have a level of exhaustion even after the long rest.
Damn.
Just from being battered and bruised and being literally, you were throwing yourself around that chapel. You dropped multiple stories at times. Necrotic energy did rampant through you. Tauri.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Remind me what put you down.
I got constantly shot by her bolty thing.
Like a necrotic energy. I think you actually went down twice, but we'll only make you roll once.
Yeah. Oh, no, let's roll twice.
Okay, if you want to roll twice.
I think you should roll twice.
You want 2 wounds, you can have them.
Yeah, go for it.
9.
You deny her wounds if she wants them.
16 for the second one.
Oh, okay, that's fun. Okay, so the first one, the one that put you down initially has gone right through to like hit you square in the chest and has severely weakened your heart at this point as it like completely blasted out. You currently have a deep wound, and should you be reduced to 0 hit points again, this would have actually mattered last session, but you start with 1 failed death saving throw until this is cured. You also, because of going down twice, your body is not recovering, and you're feeling that level of drain, and your body slowly stitching itself back together. When you take a short rest, you can only spend hit dice up to your Constitution modifier to regain hit points.
Cool. Actually, that's until my next long rest.
It is until you remove these wounds with a medicine check or appropriate spell of some kind.
Okay.
But I don't believe any of you have medicine supplies down here to necessarily do anything. Maybe Balrick does, but
I got the proficiency. I ain't got the supplies.
Yeah,
I don't even have proficiency.
I've got neither.
I can make potions. Is what
I can carve the wound out of you.
No, I can't. I haven't even got alchemist.
Dig upwards, everyone.
If you want, I can rip off his skin. I have medicine proficiency, but I don't have a kit.
I can give you another wound, so you don't think about this one.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take a nice knife and we'll cut the wounded tissue off of you.
I could do a skin graft. And by that, I mean I could.
You know, like when you peel the eye out of an apple.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh god. So we're still on this staircase then, or?
So you're not on the staircase. You're
not even there.
Yeah, you're just in a building that was across the street from the chapel currently.
Yeah.
The bubble has faded at this point, and the kind of the damp air, cold moisture of this space begins to fill into the room, and the children begin to slowly surface. Sidakesi is awake, is proper working, elite person awake before all of you, except Ximori.
Yeah. I'm going to go and prepare our guide.
Right, yes. You head back over to the chapel where you see this guy still essentially where you left him, head slumped, unconscious, seemingly resigned to their fate.
See if they're awake yet.
They are not when you approach them.
Okay. I am going to gag them.
Okay.
With just a length of just cloth, just
Yep. You do that.
You saying stuff to the children.
You do that. Make me a perception check.
That is a 16.
16. Okay. You gag this individual. At this point, they kind of come to, and just and they just kind of they freeze.
Have you got
Who's
the
ready
predator
for? Not at the moment. I haven't revealed that. I still look like an elf, but like Ximori, so terrifying anyway. Morning. Who's ready for a long day of taking us upstairs and being imprisoned for life? And we're not going to try something stupid like running, are we?
Of course not.
Because
You
I'll
remember
catch
you. He is currently manacled.
Yeah, I know. But when I have to get him out of those, I don't want him doing something dumb. Because if you try, and I'm going to pull out an axe, and without looking, I'm going to throw it into the stone altar. Now imagine what that will do to your body. Glad we understand each other. Now stay still. I'm going to unmanacle him from the, cage. But I'm going to keep, the manacled hands behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to just, tie a length of rope to... Actually... No, I'm just going to put my hand around the back of his neck. Retrieve my axe. And I'm just going to walk him out.
Okay.
You see... I do want to ask him if it wasn't our session.
You see Sidhu has like followed you in, but like stayed at the like opening to the chapel and just let you do your work. But just like sees you approaching and just turns back around.
All right,
Then go demon form now.
I'll make him breakfast for the kiddywinks. It's just hardtack and
Yeah.
soaked in.
Wow, bread.
Broth.
They're pretty quiet and reserved. They're just kind of staying together. I'd say for the sake of ease, Lesley is like gone kind of dad mode on them and is just like keeping them. Derek is protective of them, obviously, as discussed previously. Yeah.
Arquen also like the fucking YouTube buffering eye. Where am I?
Sidhu walks in. Right, I would appreciate us making haste. The longer we're down here, the worse it'll be. So, I don't believe I caught your name. Turns to you, Ximori.
Ximori, Your Eminence.
Ximori and I have obtained a apparent route out of here. Obviously, we still have to trek through a city to get there, so I would appreciate a perceptive guard as we wander through. But shall we head off? The way she says that isn't a question.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sort of turn my guide. Like, okay, lead the way. I remember what I said. And I'll let go of the back of his neck.
He just begins walking, and he starts starts heading towards the northern end of the city, away from the lake shore, essentially up towards the pillars that are embedded in the rock kind of section of the city. To your right, gone.
I was just going to say, is it far for us to go?
It's a reasonable walk at this point.
Is there anything interesting on the route as we go?
Make me a perception check.
Gethin, can I give myself like disadvantage on my passive perception because I am just locked in on this guy's every movement?
That is an 18 on the die for perception. 22.
22. As you're wandering through this part of town, without fully diving into places, you're not really able to ascertain what they are. So unless you're deliberately slowing down the cohort or getting left behind, it's quite hard to tell what the various places are. With a 22, I think you're fairly confident you know the points of interest in this city from the research that you've done and the places that were in the book that you read. And realistically, the next point of interest that you are heading from this section of the city is the place that you're actually going to. The large tower of sorcery is to your right, and then there's the other chapel that's the other side of it, are really the kind of main points of interest that you had been aware of prior to now.
They didn't look like anything interested to kind of divert and then catch up quickly. If I took someone.
If Tauri does want to do this, I'll stay with her.
I'm not wanting to slow them down. I'm just thinking maybe if there's someone we could hit on the way.
They'd probably move slower than we would on our own.
I would specify to you what you're looking for. You are essentially walking through a ruined city, like it's ruined buildings. What are you trying to actually find?
I mean, are
right?
we in a? I mean, what does the area look like? Are we like in a merchant zone? Are we in like a noblewood housing? Are we just in slums? Like, what area are we in?
You're in stone buildings.
What tax bracket?
Again, it's like. As I say, you're in a nice area. You're not down by docklands, so it's not full of merchant stuff by any means. But like, it's any kind of vague communal area of a city. There's a lot of like. London doesn't have it. London does have the rich section, but it doesn't have. There's just shops here, and then people live all the way over here, kind of thing. Like stuff intermingles, if you know what I mean.
But I mean, I want to try and hit either the fanciest shop we can see or the fanciest like housing we can see that's on the way going where we're going.
You will pass
a bougie.
Yeah, you will pass like various nice looking houses in various states of, as I say, centuries old disrepair. Like when you're saying nicest, we're talking again. You're walking through.
One has 4 walls.
You're walking
a relative
through.
thing.
You're walking through Pompeii, right? Like it's just like, well, that maybe was nice 800
that one
years ago.
Has a door.
Kind of thing. So yeah, like that you can kind of stumble across these places and dig through them and be like, okay, this is maybe was a nice person's house once upon a time. But again, it's a question of I can sit here and describe a city to you for 3 hours if you want, but it's what you're looking for.
I mean, I was trying to see if there was any more, you know, like diaries that were left in somewhere, or any, you know,
stuff.
There is
not
no
necessarily
wizard
magic
palace.
stuff, but like
There is another church. You did mention
Speaking
the
of,
wizard church.
that's in the complete opposite direction, though. I think you
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
So
Feeling is
I wasn't
maybe
wanting
we
to go
return
there.
If you want to take a
visit the city.
multi-hour
Yeah, no, that's what I'm not doing.
Once
I'm
we know
not-
the way back into this place,
I was trying to see if there was,
We
for
could always
example,
come back.
you know, if there was another diary that I could find quickly, or if there was anything in like a merchant's thing that might be, you know, we could take with us to try and find
some
out
sort of
more
historical
stuff.
documentation.
That's all. If there's not, then fine.
I would say with
Archaeological paraphernalia.
with the role that you made, you can find another, like, you can find a small library of, like, decayed, unpreserved books, essentially.
I'll open my backpack open and just put in whatever shit you find in there.
You can
and
find
then
various
we'll
bits and
carry on.
pieces. The struggle you're dealing with as someone who is at least vaguely interested in archaeology is the fact that nothing here has been preserved. You got lucky by going to a wizard's tower where stuff is magical and therefore preserved, but a random house 800 years in a damp cavern.
Sure, yeah, I get that.
Not a lot of airflow though. Well,
Mel. Real bad.
Also, I absolutely love Andrew's continued insistence that you're coming back here, because when's that ever
come back to
happened?
this fucking city. The city can go to hell. Was there a time that I could have...
It's a big important thing that Tauri wants to visit, then I'm sure at some point we could return.
She's already got one
got
underground thing she wants to go back and visit in a different city.
Yesterday,
Also,
I got
we've
a
also got a
silver
completely
ring.
underground thing north that I want to go to as well that ain't happening.
Cute.
Just play a dwarf.
Yesterday, I got a silver ring with an amber gem in it, and was there a moment that I could spend some time just staring at it until it attuned itself to my body?
Oh, attuned, yes, you could absolutely attune to it. The long rest you would have attuned to it.
You are
at that time.
cursed.
Cool.
Yeah, you could have just asked Tauri to actually, you know, identify it.
We're here now.
Yeah.
There's no
intelligence.
I will need. I don't believe I've made it on the.
I haven't
Illuminati, so I
yet
do
been
apologise.
cursed, and so I won't learn the lesson until I have been.
But you attune to the Ring of Calamity.
The Ring of Calamity.
I will start with the good news. As a reaction, when you take damage, you can cause a creature within 5 feet of you to take half the damage you would take, and you take the remaining damage. So you can kind of go, as a reaction, I split the damage that I would take. However, you are now no longer able to unattune from the ring, and you have vulnerability to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Not good. Okay.
You're fucked. You're fucked. You're dead. It's anti-barbarian. You are the anti-Ximori.
I don't know
It's
that.
not
The
just
upside
that.
is
It's
you
just
can
that.
use your
Imagine-
reaction to then halve the double damage that you took.
I know, but
Exactly.
just
As long as I don't get hit more than
Take it
once.
as well.
And it's the fact that Gethin will only ever crit now because he's a paladin as well.
So, 1 minute. Is a reaction you can give it to any creature within 5 feet?
Yes. Any
So if you're in
creature.
melee combat, it's essentially anyone attacking you is also attacking themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
Well,
that's
it
not
sucks.
bad.
Q,
That's not terrible.
Q, can I just say I love you for that?
Well, you know,
I mean,
like I said,
what you've got there is now you take normal damage, and your reaction is spent
yeah,
doubling
if I
the
only,
damage you've just dealt.
if I only get hit once,
Yeah.
For the
it
record,
is protection thing.
Above table Hugh, it's a standard curse. If you can find someone with remove curse, it'll all play out fine. But currently, you don't know that.
I believe.
Well, I don't know that because currently I'm just like, I think I can just go like, yeah.
I mean, I do believe.
Like, yeah.
I do believe you can do that tomorrow. Paladin's level 3 get removed.
I don't have level 3.
No, you don't. Is that next level?
Nope. Yeah.
It's level like 10.
Oh, yeah.
Level 9.
9.
It's every 4 levels.
Yeah. So
I also have some items that might be magical, and now I'm scared.
Well, I'm going to spend some time typing that up. So
we do have Tauri there to like identify stuff at some point.
I have a leather bracelet with 2 blue crystals. I'm sure that I've been told what it was.
And I haven't yet been cursed by something, so...
Isn't your whole existence a curse?
Yeah.
Chris, are you using your long rest to attune to anything? Is anyone doing anything with the long rest?
No, I will do the sensible thing, and I'll go to Balrick.
Is what I'm doing.
Hey, I got some items. Tauri, would you like to take a look at some items?
Yeah, sure. Pass it over.
I'm sure we've done this before, but a leather bracelet with 2 crystals.
Yes, that should exist.
Yes, please do more arcane magic in front of the hand of the Emperor.
Tauri at least does have it.
I'm legal.
This is legal, and B, it's identify. This is like, it's essentially you just taking a look at it. It's like, I imagine Tauri just brings out some books and just flips through books and goes,
Well, yeah, basically I bring out my spell book that's like stamped official and everything, and then literally just scribble it in the ground in the dust, and light appears.
Oh no, I meant more like identify is literally just like you open a dictionary and go, what's magic items?
It's still distinctly magical. There is verbal and somatic components.
Yes.
It is not a subtle thing.
I want to be clear.
Yeah.
Tauri, I believe, has already commented the fact that she was trained in the college here. So, like, Sidicus is aware
and I also
of this.
showed, you know, when they mentioned it, I also showed, you know, the fact that I've got the writ.
Yes.
This is something we definitely should have done, like, after last session. Between games.
Yes. Chris, you have a bracelet that I could have sworn I'd made it on D&D Beyond for you, but I can't find it.
I haven't checked.
That you can spend one of the gem. Each time you use a gem, it's a charge used that doesn't come back to gain advantage on strength checks for 1 minute, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
I haven't attuned to that or anything. That rings a bell. I also got, and I don't think we did this, a metal flask or wineskin inscribed with smoke.
Yes, once Tauri identifies that, it's an ever-smoking bottle.
Yeah.
Mythalar bracelet. As a magic action, you can pluck one of the beads from the bracelet to gain advantage on strength athletics checks for 1 minute.
Sure, it's going to be super useful.
Oh, that's just a genuine item, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so
I will take a to-do list to make these.
Following this prisoner through the city.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll pick up Tauri by the scruff of a neck, like, come on, we don't have time.
Yeah, you do have fall behind, and I think Aderyn actually would notice that Sidukasi does not like the idea of people wandering off and potentially slowing them down out of here. She doesn't say anything, but it's very much like a kind of opinion of you walking off, or them walking off. As you're wandering through, this guy, Ximori, even you can tell this guy's not 100% certain where he's going. He knows
he better be.
He knows the direction he's heading in, but like the passage through the streets is quite like I keep turning right and then left and then right and then left to try and get up the city, rather than like any consistent like confident path. And you assume that this guy, not necessarily, let's say he never did this journey by himself.
He was always like second in the line or third. Or like, oh, yeah, that signpost.
Yes. After a short while, you keep walking, and then he kind of like stops in the middle of the road, and is like looks back over his shoulder with like a quizzical look, as you can see up ahead. He kind of stops in the middle of the room, like looks over his shoulder with a quizzical look, and then like can't kind of shift and move. Anyone who's at the front, so Ximori and one others, can make a perception check.
Balrick, I imagine.
Or I can make a perception check. Yep.
Is this perception on him or like around him?
Around him.
Okay, I'm giving myself disadvantage.
Balrick is looking around at other things. Balrick got a nat 1.
With disadvantage and with my exhaustion, that is a 17.
A 17 is exactly what you needed. You kind of are looking around, and actually, Balrick, technically you would have advantage on this.
Okay. Woo. 4 on the dice. Not enough.
Balrick, fully distracted. But Ximori, you kind of look up. You see him like trying to pull, like he's stuck on something. And just as he moves, you can see almost like spun like glass, where before it was like completely see-through. But like as it moves, it becomes more like physical and visible.
No.
Spider webs that are like lacing and crossing over this alleyway that he's tried to take you down, and he is now stuck there.
I'd go forward, grab him by just round the back of the neck. I'm just going to yank him out of it.
Cool. Make me an athletics check, and I'm going to make an attack roll in the meantime. What's the athletics check?
31.
31.
-2 or?
-2, 29.
29. How many hit points does this guy have?
7.
He did long rest, in fairness. So
He had a long rest.
I will put him back up to full.
Does it count as a nice long rest?
But this spider, on the other hand, ooh, damn, that's a lot of damage.
He's dead.
As you pull him back, part of his torso stays where it was. I'm fairly certain. Anyway, I need to just let me just double check how many hit points he had. Oh yeah, he was just a standard cultist. Yeah, he had. Yeah. Part of his torso. He's not dead, but he's rapidly bleeding out. Let's put it that way. But definitely, like, section of him. So as you can see, captured in pincers, a kind of blue and white spider has just got jaws around the ribcage as a phase spider appears into reality, takes the bait, and I do need you all except Arquen and Tauri, because you're running behind, to make initiative rolls, please.
We did say that we were going to catch up.
Yeah, you are. We're just going to secure the bottom.
You're coming around late.
Yeah, fair
We'll roll you into the second round. The spiders roll terrible initiative.
Spiders.
Spiders.
Several.
25 to 20.
Nothing major, just 12 of them.
20 to 15.
16.
Balrick. Ximori. Can someone roll for Lesley as well?
Balrick now notices everything.
Natural 20, sorry.
That's fine. Lesley immediately goes to just stand in front of the kids. That's the easiest way to do that. Aderyn?
12.
12. Still faster than the spiders. Balrick, what do you do?
I notice things happen, and I pull out a bow, and I'm like, we only see one spider right now.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just try and kill it. 25 to hit.
It's...
It doesn't do some weird phasing thing.
It does not.
They just teleport, don't they?
It's got to do it on its face into the material, the ethereal plane. So
13 points of damage as I shoot out one of its eyes.
As it begins to chew greedily on this guy's like third and fourth ribs.
Hey, back away, everyone. Second hit, nat 1.
Second shot, it scuttles along the web slightly, and the shot goes wide. I'm going to roll a death save for the cultist. Okay. And then Ximori, you're up.
I'm going to, where I've got him, just basically push him like towards the back, like Tauri.
Tauri's not there.
Tauri, we need him alive. Grab 2 of my axes.
Yep.
Well, actually, I can only do 1 axe, can't I? But grab an axe. So.
Go for
it. 17 plus 24, 22.
Hits.
That is 64. Not raging. 10 points of slash.
Yep.
And I think like hearing like the guy's gurgling of the blood in his throat, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! And I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm not gonna beast out, but I'm just gonna regular rage.
Can I point something out? Just to shape your opinion in this moment. While raging, you cannot concentrate on spells.
Oh yeah, that's true. I need to concentrate on.
You must concentrate on your form.
Oh, I had not considered that before. Oh dear.
Welcome to the congregation.
Full demon last time.
Don't scare the kids.
That is something we established.
Yeah, keep it together. Keep it together.
I just come up behind Siddiqet and you go.
Oh
no, a spider got you in the back of the head.
Rage, and then just feeling himself start to shift and just go, maybe not.
Second attack.
I will instead reach into a pocket. I'll pull out one of my meat hooks.
Go for it.
Just in a pocket. Just a large meat hook in a pocket.
Yeah. Oh, I've got pockets all over, mate. This costume's full of pockets. That is a 15.
That hits.
Overall.
Pockets all have like holes in them and like where the meat hooks go.
Ximori's wearing a Time Lord outfit. Got a bag of holding in every pocket.
Elven pockets have many wondrous features. That is just 3 because I don't have my strength. Oh no, I do have my strength for that one.
Yeah.
7.
You do have 2 attacks.
I forget that. 7.
Cool. That ends.
Bonus action.
Yep.
While I've got it caught with the meat hook, I'm just gonna
keep going. Go for it.
Nat 1.
Now. So at that point, it throws up a leg and deflects your axe away. The axe goes skittering off down the alleyway, and you go to pull out your other axe to hack at it on your next turn. Aderyn, you are still going before the spiders. They rolled terrible initiative.
I would like to.
Bonk the spider.
I would like to.
Go up and hit it.
Very non-magically.
They already know. You teleported someone in front of them.
They don't know that. They were confused.
Sidukesi very much implied that 2 of you are mages.
And it ain't me.
But only
I
implied.
ain't gonna prove them right.
Aderyn's not going to prove them out of purpose.
Did we give you a knife? Do you have where's Leslie's knife?
One of the kids has
those.
No!
Just teleport to Can we make it a magic item that just randomly appears on one person's person?
I'm gonna.
It's the deck of destiny from your campaign, but it's just a knife.
It appears on the person of the most irresponsible person in the vicinity.
Which would at this point be Aderyn, who running if she was going to run in and stab a spider with it.
I'm gonna bonk closest spider to me while mentally yelling at Balrick, what do I do?
Cool.
What do I do?
Make an attack roll with a quarter staff.
There is only one spider at the moment.
Yes, there is only one spider you can see currently.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't stress.
Gethin's just freaking us out. There isn't actually any more
There's
than
only one
spider.
Yeah, Aderyn going, what do I do? What do I do? Balrick's
He
like,
keeps saying spiders.
don't go up to the spider.
You rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3 because I'm not used to bunking my stuff. Since when do I have to move?
As you go to swing it, the spider like rears up its legs and you just like pull away from it in that moment. At which point, it is going to, on its turn, lunge at you and make a fight attack at you.
That doesn't make sense.
Really? I've put a knife in its head.
A 12 to hit you, Aderyn.
Yep.
I will use a point of inspiration for get down.
Okay.
I'll be back,
Get out
I'll be back in a moment.
Adrian's like, I don't know, I'm not used to this.
As Aderyn lands at Balrick's feet, I'm going to go, whatever you think you're going to do, don't go running at the spider.
Ximori, 10 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
And then it will use its second attack to bear down on you again and try and pincer through you, Ximori. But that's a natural 5, so it does not work. At that point, like you then like grab its pincers, like holding the jaw open. At which point, as you're holding it, straining against its pincers, your arms suddenly go outwards as the thing disappears from your grasp.
That's all right.
You punch yourself in the head, like, ow!
I turned it into dust, I think. It's gone.
At this point, Arquen and Tauri, you come jogging up the road behind and find the cultist with a section of his midriff torn out, just glass-eyed staring at the ceiling, blood frothing from his mouth.
I'll stick a couple of points of healing into him with as a bonus action, just like...
Cool. The huge blood loss
Gotta keep you alive.
slows in that point, but he does not move. As you just see him like rictus staring up from his like prone position.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly look up and make sure that's not like he's staring at something rather than he's paralyzed.
You do a quick check. Your passive perception is mental. There is nothing there. It's fine. It's just you see it arcing up to the roof of the cavern into the darkness.
Yeah, and the spiders.
And the mini spiders.
Yeah, he keeps freaking us out. There's only one spider. He just keeps saying spiders because he's referring to all the spiders in the world, like wherever they are.
They all share an
all
initiative.
the spiders at once are all going after us.
What do you guys do?
Times.
You can now see a few sections of the web, like where the guy got stuck, because there's just blood sitting on it.
I've got my sword and board out as well. I'll run up. If I've got the movement, I'll run up to Aderyn after doing that. I'll stay at the cultist actually, because if something comes up from behind and nabs him,
Okay.
yeah,
Think that if I was hunting,
and hold my action to smack.
I would sneak around to the weak and sickly ones at the back rather than try and go after the bitey one.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna go back towards Lesley and the kids. Keep them at my back.
I've got something. Actually, no. I'll wait. I'll do it later. There'll be plenty of later.
We're playing fast and loose with initiative for now, as people want to do things, as there are no current threats on the board.
And I'm holding a reaction to attack anything that comes within 20 feet of me with axes.
Sure. How long do you wait?
Can I study the nest to see if I see evidence of other spiders?
Yeah, until Balrick says it's fine.
You can indeed.
Get some eggs. Raise them as your own.
Make me an investigation check at advantage.
At advantage, excellent.
Because it is a monstrosity.
That is a dirty
I figure
20.
these are weird monsters. Balrick's probably looking into it.
A
And will
dirty
tell
20.
me what the plan is.
You begin to like throw through. You like pick up some of like the dust of like that's gathered on the street and like throw it through the space, and you see the webbing has like filled this entire street, like down. You could hack your way through. You realise you're getting quite close at this point to the palace, library, edifice, acropolis at the top of the city, and this, like, if you hit this, you're then like on a stairwell that would lead up to it. But you would assume that based on the amount of webbing here, either they have been here a long time, or there's quite a few of them that are using this webbing. You would estimate somewhere in the region of half a dozen might be throughout this webbing using it.
Gethin, just a little point of order.
Yeah.
Could I have stashed my glaive back in the bag of holding for now?
Sure. I'm assuming... I think it's... I'll tell you what, actually, make me a retroactive sleight of hand. I will say... No, it's just you. There's no... I was going to say, would other people be able to help, but I think not. Retroactive sleight of hand. To get it back in there without some figures noticing.
I would have been exhausted that time. So that is a plus my dexterity 16.
16. Okay.
Did the how was the guide looking?
Alive.
Alive but unmoving.
I can spend 5 points to purify the poison out of his system.
Do you?
I'm like,
Well, for the meantime, he's not going anywhere. So.
well, I pick him up and just go like.
At that point, you see him suddenly start breathing fully again as the poison vacates out of his system, and he is no longer paralyzed for an hour.
He's still only on like whatever hit points. I gave him 1 hit point. So. But now I put him in like I attach him to my chest. Like, right, here we go.
Yeah, he gives you a thumbs
Does he
up.
roll an injury check?
Well,
Point me in the direction.
yeah, he does actually. That's a good point. 2d10.
He's got brain damage. He can't remember his like long-term memory.
He has a deep wound. He will start with 1 death saving throw next time, which reduces 0 hit points.
Okay, next time that happens.
I mean, his arms
chuck him
are
off
still
the
manacled behind him, to be fair.
Yeah, he goes to like try and give you a thumbs up, but he's like, no, he's just
yeah. I do need to put him on the ground then because he's been leading us because he can't point and he can't say anything.
yeah. What do you do?
All right.
As Balrick comes to the conclusion that this alleyway you could go through, but it's not fun.
Balrick?
I have
Your recommendation?
a really shite plan of getting through if you want. But
We're just
if
take
you can
another
find a way
street.
around.
Fucking hell.
Taking another street's probably best.
Right. I'll grab hold. I'll turn back to the guide.
Put him under your arm like a mannequin.
Yeah, I'll put 1 axe away. And I'm just gonna like literally just lift him from like the back of his neck. Just like and I'm just gonna start walking him into a street. Like walking
It's
towards
like
the side
defining
street.
rods. You hold him by his legs and point to it.
I think he
Incredible core strength in this
he
guy.
spends the entire time trying to like just nod towards the large building up there as a kind of like just go. Let's see whether he can. Can you make me an insight check, Ximori, to see whether he gets his message across?
That is. Not very insightful, unfortunately. So that is a 13 with my -2.
A 13. He's kind of like nodding towards the large building.
Right, go towards the large building.
I'll also give 4 hit points back to Aderyn as well, so I'm down to an even 30.
Aderyn didn't take anything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ximori took it for her.
Oh, right, yeah. Ximori.
Thank you.
Cool. Yes, easy enough. It takes a little bit longer. Are the children walking,
I'm sort of
or is
still on
Deck
edge.
letting them ride?
They'll be on deck. They'll be on deck.
I had assumed, but I didn't want to be certain. Yeah, so
Right, I'll
like,
sort of look towards the big building. So, right. Any traps when we get inside, do you think? Is that a no? Blink once for yes.
Remember,
Twice for
you're
no.
going in first.
as he blinks twice. He seems unsure what the question was and which way he actually should answer.
Are there any traps?
He blinks
Blink
twice.
once for yes.
Vehemently, like...
Okay.
We didn't encounter any traps
Alright.
coming down, did we?
If there's any traps, I'll go in. I can go in first to try.
Right. Balrick, if you can lead the way over there.
Me. I'll go.
And I'm going to look
imminent
at
danger.
Sidukesi. Like nods to the man. Like, do we want to keep him? Is the sort of impression I'm giving of like, he's served his usefulness now.
Well.
Or do we want the prisoner?
I have questions for him. And I'm sure so
might
many
be
others.
There might also be basically like a hidden staircase or something inside the building, or
Right, so yeah, I'll just sling him over my shoulder then.
Yeah, you head up. There's a number of like steps that lead up to this large building. As you can see, it's a colonnaded building carved out of the rock itself, and then leads into the cavern. You can see the large doors that are there were once like there's still a couple of patches, but otherwise completely faded. Like once painted with some kind of mural of some kind, but long faded to the wood underneath. But you can also see that large boulders have fallen on top of the main central doors that block the way. But a very quick scan for those of you with a high perception. There is a side door to the left-hand side as you approach that you can see does appear to at least be functional at this point.
Alright, you all stay back. I'll test everything. If
I'll
I
be
scream,
fine. I'll be just
if I
behind you.
if I scream, it was trapped. You keep eye out because you'll be able to see the dark bit better. But I will have lantern out as well.
Cool. You head through.
We send the two blind ones ahead.
I can see.
We keep bringing this point
I
up.
keep forgetting Arquen.
Arquen is a half orc.
I keep forgetting that bit.
To be honest, it's more I keep forgetting. I keep
Dragonborn.
forgetting that half orcs have dark vision. It's not that I forget Arquen specifically. It's in my head. Half orcs don't have dark vision. I'm like dwarves, mountains makes sense. Elves established in canon, fine. Orcs, I did that. Anyway, you head through this doorway. It is like rusted hinges. It does require a bit of heft. It's a thick doorway, but it does move. And Balrick, your instant kind of passive investigation, you do see that the dust in here has been disturbed. There does show the signs of foot traffic that heads through this door and inwards. Do make me an investigation check if you're looking for traps.
23.
I was going to say, don't rangers prepare the variant rangers prepare their spells? Did you not prepare dark vision this time?
No.
We named a whole episode about this.
I was exhausted and so didn't prepare my spells.
Sorry, what was the investigation roll?
It's fine. 23.
23. You head in, and it leads into a corridor with a number of, with a couple of side doors, one either side, and then it leads slightly further on, where it then becomes a spiraling staircase that leads, as you see, it spirals up into a tower of some kind, almost like picture kind of Dumbledore's staircase in like the second Harry Potter film, I think it is, where it's like self-contained staircase.
Yeah.
But you find no traps.
The way is clear, guys. Alright, let's move.
Is it this one? No, put him back on his feet. Up you go then. Yeah. So that if anything goes wrong, it goes in your face first.
I think he's having flashbacks to the last thing that went into his face first, or more correctly, into his ribs.
Yep.
It begins, like, weakly heading upstairs. He's still, like, badly injured. Manacled.
Walking up. Who else was badly injured? Me, yesterday, stopping his plans.
A spiral staircase without your hands is hard, and it is a long walk. Derek is uncomfortable in this space. Derek is like squeezed in. The kids do have to get off of Derek because like he's the size of a horse on a spiral staircase. It doesn't really work.
The horse went up the spiral staircase.
He just has to
I didn't know they could
stand
do
up.
that.
He has to go straight upward and then like fly up this middle.
The frustration
like
is there is no middle. This is the point. It's like a stone
It's a pillared
just
one.
walking around the side. So it is like
He just has, like, rather than claws down normally, he's got claws down sideways. Like,
So like Balrick and Ximori in front, and like Arquen behind to like push and pull. Like,
what is the marching
I am at the
order?
back telling him, I told you not to come down here. I told you to stay on the surface, but did you listen? No.
He like forcefully bats you with his tail in response to that. Not to hurt you, but just like a.
and I say in Draconic to him, like, he's fat shaming you.
He's a growing lad. He didn't fit down the manhole. How was he going to get out? Ugh.
Oh yeah, you had to push him down. What is the marching order up the staircase?
Prisoner Ximori.
Okay.
Um,
Bear in mind,
Aderyn,
you also have
kids.
3 NPCs.
Yeah, Aderyn
I'll-
next for spell.
Yeah.
Kids and the hand. Then
I'll go within
Balrick
5
with
feet of those
Deck.
3.
Alright,
Oh.
fine, then.
Sorry.
Then Balrick at the end with Deck and Tauri just in front.
Where's Lesley?
So
With the kids. In
Arquen,
between the kids.
the kids and Lesley, Sidakesi,
Lesley's
Tauri, Balrick,
keep the
Deck.
kids in.
Hold on, all of you are saying things at once. We have cultists, then Ximori, then Aderyn, then the kids.
Well,
With Lesley?
Well,
the kids,
Lesley in
then
front.
Lesley, then the kids.
Kids.
Aderyn, Lesley,
Then Arquen.
kids, Sidakesi,
Sidakesi,
Arquen, Balrick, Tauri, Balrick, Tauri, Derek, Balrick, Tauri.
Yeah.
I'm not behind Deck. Did I?
It was Derek at the base.
You did say you were behind Deck.
Yeah, I'll be behind Deck. Yeah, that's fine.
So as you're watching,
Is that
got
the
the
back?
best-
Like, come
You've
on,
got the
come
best
on, let me
perception
go.
in case the spiders decide to come follow us up. Although
you are walking up an unlit staircase for.
I can see for one. I've got a lantern.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
think
you
we
pop a
need
lantern
to
up on the back,
please.
and the shadow of Derek is cast
Yeah,
across
I can see.
everyone.
I can see Deck's ass incredibly well.
You know what? I have one, so I'll light a torch.
A torch is lit, and you are wandering up this stone staircase that has stood the test of time, carved out of the rock itself. It's not been fashioned and placed here. It is bedrock, essentially. It shows some, as you would expect, aging, but it's otherwise undisturbed. Here and there, as the light progresses, you do see like slitted windows. It's like this place was once above ground, you know that, so this place does have slitted windows. I would like, as you see these slitted windows as you keep on walking, and walking, and walking, and more slitted windows. Anyone doing anything?
Can I mentally talk with Balrick? No. Balrick's too reasonable. I'll mentally talk with...
If she says Lesley right now, I'm gonna flip.
Come on, Gethin, give
I
us the
want-
Leslie
You
accent.
tune into Radio Lesley, and Leslie's going do 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 do.
no, all that's happening is Titan Ball facts going through her head
Yeah.
that she can tell the kids that aren't too bloody.
I'll mentally talk to Ximori. That's a fellow one thing.
And Bast.
And Bast,
He's
yeah.
also there.
Ulrich's too
I'm
reasonable.
fast.
Ulrich's too reasonable and stable. Let's go the
And
exact
radio.
opposite.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah, too reasonable.
hey, Ximori. You know, yesterday, like when the things happened, I don't think the children know that I used magic, or they were very confused and scared. But the other one, I think they know. What do you think?
The Emperor. Yeah. I think they probably figured it out when they saw the kids disappear next to them.
Should we like
push them back down the stairs?
Can we just off the second most powerful person in the entire empire?
I'm so sorry,
No
they didn't make
consequences
it.
for that.
In your head, Bash just goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
I
the
just-
chaos.
So, shut up.
I just
Not
think
you. Sorry.
right now, like, you know, we were tasked with saving the children. We didn't have to save the other one, and things happen. They can, like, you know, it would be a sad, but it could happen.
I also think this might be our chance to get you accredited, like get you like legally okay to use magic because you used it for a good reason. We can probably leverage that.
Ximori,
Although I could just
they'll
kick her
never
down
do
the
that.
stairs.
They'll never do that. Like, my magic, it doesn't follow their rules. I can't even understand it. How are they going to understand it?
Hmm.
I'm just...
The problem is, the kids are here too. If it was in the chaos of the climb, we could maybe get away with it. Like the chaos of the fight.
Yeah. I don't want us to do all this just to get back and then, you know, have the castigators called on us because of it.
Hmm.
Wait, I'll ask Tauri what she thinks. I'll get back to you.
And I'm sort of looking at the cultist in front of me thinking, 2 birds, 1 stone, 1 long, long stone staircase.
I'm gonna-
Aderyn, like,
Oh,
kill him. I'm
my
gonna have to.
Tauri,
199 bottles
calling
of beer
Tauri.
on the wall.
Calling Tauri. Tauri,
Yes.
do you think she knows we have magic?
Yes. It was extremely obvious.
Do you think the children know?
No, the children were terrified.
Before I tell you my thoughts, what are your thoughts? What do you think we should do?
Use one of the promises of rewards to make sure that you don't get taken by the castigators and killed.
You think that would work?
I think it's our best shot of you not being killed.
Not the only shot. I mean, if she's the only witness, and then hypothetically there's no witnesses, then they'd never know that we had magic, right?
You do remember how close we were to being snatched up by the castigators yesterday?
Yes, which is why we should eliminate witnesses.
You do remember that we've already been found by castigators before. How do we know that they weren't searching for us from that?
So you're saying we shouldn't kill her?
Yes.
Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
No, yes, we should not kill the Hand of the Emperor.
Oh, yeah. You're right. It was Ximori's idea. I'm gonna go tell them that was a stupid idea. I knew you would be reasonable. Yeah, that's what I like. Cause then they can get us a pardon. Obviously. Yeah. Anyways.
Somehow, through the telepathic bond, you can feel Tauri's both disapproving gaze
You can feel
and the
Tauri's
raised
eyebrows
eyebrow.
psychic image of like one.
Yet somehow, if you look back at Tauri's face, it is completely blank, and there is no emotion on it.
Oh my god, I want Aderyn to take 1d4 psychic damage just for the level of just like face palming that was coming through.
Take a vicious mockery directly to the brain.
Yeah, basically.
188 six bottles of beer on the wall.
I'm gonna call Ximori. Ximori.
Right, I've got it.
No,
When we get to the top, we get the kids through, and then I kick the cultist down. I kick the cultist into her. They both fall down the stairs. They both die.
Ximori,
What?
cancel the plan. Cancel the plan.
Oh, okay.
Change the plan. That was a stupid idea. You should never have suggested that.
I don't think I did.
Yes, no, you're right. It wasn't you. Sorry, it was Bast. You tell Bast not to put those things in your head.
Certainly was not.
Kick the kids down with her.
We kicked them all down the stairs.
Feed the darkness.
Let's no. So just cancel it. And I'm gonna go back to Tauri. Tauri, just one more thing. Does that mean that I can use my magic now since she does know, or would that make it worse?
Sincerely believe that will make it 10 times worse.
But if she already knows...
Chief, there is a difference between believing something and knowing for certain something. Questions are going to be asked when we get back.
So if another spider turns up, I just have to not deal with it again.
Or try and do something subtly.
Yeah, I always forget to be subtle. It's just so much effort. Okay, thank you.
Can everyone please make me a constitution check?
Natural 20.
God, it's not my day.
You are
with
built for
rolls.
stamina, motherfucker.
I got thighs for days.
17.
I'll roll for Lesley.
9.
9.
Anyone who rolled a 10 or lower you're starting to feel the burn. You have been climbing stairs for at least an hour. It just goes and goes.
I've picked both of the kids.
Mine is only because every so often I do have to push Dirk.
Yes.
So it's like my arms are raking more.
Dirk is just sort of like, okay, I'm going to settle down for a nap here. Just like, no, come on.
Arquen and Balrick, and Aderyn, actually. Passive perceptions. After a short while, as begun, like you all kind of take a break at one point. The kids, especially, are just utterly exhausted, and the kids cannot physically climb the stairs anymore. They now need to be carried. So you kind of take a break for everyone to break a rest, and such that the strong members can perhaps carry a kid or something like that. But the three of you begin to notice that up the stairway a little bit further is like let's say one of you scouts it, the kind of arrow slit windows, you notice that one of them has like the faintest light coming from it.
I'll put my eye up to it.
Make me a perception check.
Would, if I didn't throw it off the table. Yep. That is a 23, I believe.
23. Kind of take a look through this slitted window, and most of what you look out into is darkness. But what you were expecting to look out to is just rock. You were expecting there to be shut off, but what you actually look out to is into a dark space that the flickering light you only noticed because it was Ximori's torch was down the line. You were in like a dark section. There's a desk with like candles set on it. and like it illuminates just the space around it, kind of thing, where there's like various like cabinets and containers and crates, kind of thing, all sealed up. And you can see a figure kind of wander over with a book of some kind and place it down, and it's just like intently turning pages and scrawling things in another book. Yeah. Do you want to join them?
What do they look like?
Make me either a perception or insight check.
I'll go perception again, and that is in fact a 27.
It's hard to tell exactly. They are facing away from you, but as much as they're hunched over and scrawling away at things, they do have quite broad shoulders, and they're wearing kind of black vestments that seem faintly familiar, and they're like short cropped black hair. Is that the priest? Is that Cyric? And then like he like gets up, picks up one of the candles and like turns around to find like the inkwell that he was using has dried up, and the light just captures underneath and captures that square jaw and up, and you catch a flash of that one eye that is gone and been replaced by a chunk of weird stone.
I'll like put my mouth up to the hole.
Do you shout or whisper?
What is it?
Hey, I can see Cyric through this little hole.
What do you mean, Cyric? My Cyric?
He's in a little basement. Our Cyric. Yeah, he's in a basement. He's got some books. That's just like him, innit?
I'm gonna tell the others out loud, like whispering. I'm like, there's a basement.
I'll whisper shout. I'll be like, Cyric.
Does
do a
not.
performance if you like.
It's purely based on his perception. Does not seem to catch anything that wind. If anything, you think he is so engrossed in whatever he's doing, he is oblivious to the world around him.
Yeah. I'll go and grab Aderyn and like bring her closer and like do that.
Sidikesi at this point like stands up and is like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I would appreciate knowing exactly what is going on this rescue attempt.
We have come across a basement of some kind, and there is someone in there.
That
Someone
sounds
that we
very
know.
interesting.
He's a priest. We like him. He's hot.
Some of that information was pertinent.
Oh, well, maybe.
Where did he find you?
Literally a gutter.
She goes with you at this point as you drag Aderyn up.
I'll just like, I'll keep like pretending to whisper towards like, or like I'm actually whispering towards him, but I'm just like to Aderyn, like,
Gotcha.
Eric, hello. Where are we?
So,
Anyway.
Wait, you want him to know where you want to ask where we are?
I'll go like, yeah, like to make you talk to me. I can't do it to you, or like I think I am doing it to you, and then I realize you're not following.
Are we doing?
Potentially,
Excuse me?
this is someone that we trust. Potentially could help us with the final stretch of the journey.
And we think we can access him through a tiny slit in the wall.
Do you have any suggestions?
I suggest we keep walking where this individual is taking us. This stairway will end at some point.
But if we can find out before we get there whether it's whether he knows that it goes somewhere and can meet us on the other side and tell us of any problems along the way or at the end.
Very well. How do you plan on getting his attention then?
I'll just keep shouting at him until he comes over.
Please.
Hello.
Are you now actually shouting rather than whisper shouting?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll shout. Why not?
At that point, Cyric just kind of like looks around in the darkness, obviously blinded by he has no dark vision. He's like,
as he looks around, I'm like, no, behind you, no, to your right, to your left, over here, wall.
I'm going insane. Been down here too long.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
That's so unhelpful.
It's Arquen.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Not performance?
No.
Alright. Well, that's another 19 on the dice, so 23.
Why not have Aderyn do her thing?
I'm not stopping.
I've never done it to him. I don't want to freak him out.
Oh, yeah, you were about to confess before. Yeah.
Arquen, what are you doing down here? If that is indeed you.
I'm a ghost now. It's like, we're on our way back up from...
That's incredibly insensitive that I'm a ghost thing, considering what has happened in the last couple of days.
Arquen, if that really is you, where did we first meet?
Well, you and I specifically first met when you were tied up to a post, to 2 posts over a pit in a Vashar camp.
Sidukesi looks at you.
Yeah, we got backstory.
He's just like, very well. How did you get in?
Look,
you should not be here. It's impossible.
Listen to my voice. Come over to the wall.
He wanders in that direction. You are very much looking down in space akin to Indiana Jones and the end of the first film kind of space. Wanders over to the wall.
Finger through, wee.
He's like,
do you know any any towers or anything nearby? Because we've been going up some stairs for an hour up a tiny spiral staircase. My legs hurt so much.
Somewhere here there's probably a tower from...
We came from what's the city called we were in? Oi.
Sidukesi just points up. I believe it was Avasar.
We were in the ruins of Avasar, deep beneath the earth.
Really?
We currently have the Hand of the Emperor with us, and two of the heirs of the Empire.
Oh, this man is having a mental breakdown.
Imagine so is Sidukesi.
Yeah. People who talk to Aderyn seem to Arquen seem to have that.
Yeah, Sidukesi is now saying to you, maybe don't share this information that was intentionally kept private from all figures and just shouting it out into a random room.
He's the only one in the room, I think.
Arquen, let's move on. He's been through enough.
I'll put my finger through the hole and wave goodbye to him. It's like, we'll come and where are you, by the way?
I'm in the Avasar vault, where I said I was going to be.
Well, we'll come and... This is in the temple, is it not? The temple just,
I'm not at exact liberty to provide that information.
Okay, well, we'll come and find you later. We have to go and return, obviously, the heirs of the Empire and whatnot to their rightful place. We've kind of moved up in the world, it seems. Or
Am I
rather,
close?
stakes
Am I
to the
close to
overall-
Arquen at all?
I'm gonna.
You're not that far.
He's
Far.
like, grab our
Cool. Then you literally just see just a rock or something that's on the stairs just hit the back of his head.
It deals twice as much damage.
Yeah,
as
you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
You take 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
How'd you do a half point?
The back of his skull just caves in. But unfortunately, so does Aderyn's next to him.
So it's just like, so the children. There is too much going on. We should. Is any the hand of the Empress?
Yes.
Arquen, keep moving.
We will talk when we're both above ground.
Okay. I'll be back.
So it's just like goes to sit back down. Sidikesi is just like, well, with that rather fruitless endeavour, spilling of secrets that you had suggested that Malachi wanted kept secret to random individuals in the clergy.
He's a solid egg.
In Arquen's head, you just hear, "What the fuck, man?"
I think Sidikesi is just sitting down and realising just like the chaos of dealing with people who don't understand statecraft. Like
The problem was that Hugh was not present for any of the sessions where any of that was discussed.
almost like you can watch the sessions back.
It's almost like they're recorded and put on some sort of public access website.
Yeah, but it's all
Or randomly can be listened to on certain places.
I'm
Nice
a
promo.
busy man.
I have inspiration for that, Brent.
podcast
Well
platforms.
Sidikesi then
It's
just
almost
gives-
like there's a great affiliate link at the beginning where you can also buy tabletop dice and accessories at Dakota Irish.
Tauri happens to have one like this.
Sidikesi turns to the rest of you. If we're at level with the Avasar Vault, we cannot be that far underground. It must be a short distance from this point to reach wherever this spiral staircase reaches the surface.
Hooray.
Shall we go?
Come on then. Let's get you back to your palace.
I'm just gonna turn around and offer the torch out to somebody else. And like to the kids, like because I imagine they're pretty exhausted by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Climb on.
You're taking both of them.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you have the strength to do that. They're both preteens. You carry these kids. The cultist has kind of slumped against the ground. He is dead. Not literally, but the man is missing ribs and it's just been climbing up the stairs.
Shouldn't have made bad decisions then, should we? Come on.
I'll give him another point of healing because I need him alive.
It's like he's about to die and Arquen's just bitch slapping him. Nope.
Let me die.
You keep climbing up the stairs. And again, the legs are burning. Derek is beginning to complain at this point as well. Before eventually the stairwell just ends abruptly at a door.
Alright, why have we stopped? I can't see anything past this geezer.
The door. Right, you. And I'll kick him in the leg.
He dies.
Is that the door? Are you going to open it up?
He's tied.
Oh, yeah, I'll put the kids down. And I'll unmanacle him.
He reaches for a knife.
You cannot be serious, my guy.
No.
There is so far down these stairs to fall.
Sidikesi, job done.
You will be
There's a teleporter
mincemeat by the end.
There's a teleporter at the bottom that then takes you back to the top.
At this point, he does kind of gesture and go to turn the heavy knob, and then there's a as it is locked, and he's like.
Did we search the sky, by the way?
You did. He
Yeah.
had standard cult things, and did not have a key,
Yeah.
did not have a suicide pill or anything like that.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, who is behind me in the order?
Arquen, Aderyn.
Yes.
So I'm just going to grab him by the shirt and just hold him out. Basically, lift him off the stairs for a moment.
Okay.
put him behind me. Put it in between me and Aderyn. I'm like, Aderyn, keep an eye on him.
I'll keep 3.
And I'm going to get out a... Do I have a crowbar? I think I've got a crowbar.
Got meat hook.
Got meat hook.
I've got meat hooks, that's basically the same thing.
Make me an
I've
athletics
got
check.
a grappling hook, there we go.
Make me an athletics check.
It's a natural 20, so it's 34 minus 2 for 32. So, right.
The lock shatters. The door swings out violently, crashes against stone, and you begin to see faint light coming from high windows and torchlights in this space as you find yourself staring ahead of a stone walkway in what looks like a chapel of some kind. And the gracious scent of fresh air hits your noses. And as you have made your way back to top city of Andamon, we're going to take a break. And we'll pick up in a little bit. And welcome back as you all stumble exhausted through the broken doorway. Quickly rushing around the corner is a gnome, bearded gnome priest in the vestments of the Jade Church, carrying a big book as like a, where did you come from? And then like looks behind and sees 3 intensely recognizable individuals. And like,
you're gonna stay right there. And I'll tell you why.
And then a dragon coming out from the door behind him.
What is happening?
Because what you're about to do is summon the Scale Guard, who will summon a Jade Cloak. Are we clear? Hang on, sorry, that's not Ximori's voice. You're gonna summon a Jade Cloak. Are we clear?
Instantly turns much creepier, and he's now literally trying not to piss himself.
There is a pun.
He failed the check.
Welcome to.
You know who this is?
Welcome to the Chapel of Saint Hexin. How?
There'll be questions for you. Go summon the Jade Cloaks now.
Of course. Pleasure to see you, Your Eminence. Your Highnesses. Goes
Actually,
rushing.
Highness Eye is how it's pronounced.
And
he walks away.
as you wander in to this relatively small and mundane chapel, tucked away in the lower city of Andamon, you just chilling?
I mean, making sure that the kids are okay. I'm going to remanacle the fucking prisoner. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes, the prisoner has just stayed very silent and like to the side. The children like very quickly kind of like now that they're up top, the eldest daughter especially just go like kind of takes on the air and begins talking to Sidakesi, and then was like, "Indeed, Your Highness. Well, I think it's appropriate that we should go wait in the main chapel area for the Scale Guard to appear. Didn't
I
you say?
will go and guard
Didn't you
the
say
door.
the whole point of this was a semblance of secrecy? Is the summoning of the Scale Guard the appropriate response?
I feel it's best for the safety of these two because our Jade Cloak who accompanied us, told us to summon them as soon as we got to the surface.
I think the best solution is probably to get the Scale Guard and just tell them, look, you've been sheltering since all the chaos, and you need an escort back to the palace.
Yes, that. I'm going to go guard the door to make sure we don't get any stragglers.
That seems
No
like
panic needs to set in. I think the implication was we don't want to make this an what was the wording they used? Like an event. We don't want to make this stand out. This was just a run-of-the-mill, keeping you safe.
Certainly, that should be easy enough to spread within the populace that the children happened upon this chapel and decided to spend some time being here, connecting in a more common way, shall we say. Well, in that case, let's get everyone properly attired. Everyone kind of dusts off. It's not long before a Scale Guard turns up. Yep.
I would, because this is probably my last opportunity to speak to the prisoner, because I haven't had the opportunity up until this point, because I wasn't there for the last one. I would like to, as they sort of go off and make themselves look regal, would like to find a cupboard, shove him into the cupboard, and get in with him.
Okay.
7 minutes in hell.
Okay.
In a cell.
Okay.
And basically, as he's in the cupboard, still manacled, there's like, now I'm going to take your gag out, and you're going to answer my questions. Otherwise, I'm going to kick you back down those stairs, and I will not come and get you.
The rest of you who are outside, Sidukesi is keeping eyes on that cupboard. This guy just kind of looks at you blankly. You're not scary to him now. He has dealt with the Hand of the Emperor and a literal demon. Like, you are just a guy in armor.
All right,
like, your threats mean nothing to the threats that have already been said.
I feel like this guy is basically like, I want to die now.
Yeah, he's just like,
Sure,
kill me, it's fine.
okay, what else is going to
But
happen
he's standing there at that point to that threat, just like...
He's had a full hour of climbing stairs thinking about what Ximori will do if he stops.
If
on
he's-
one
if
hit
he's
point,
already
missing
at
4 ribs.
If he's already at that point, then I will just ask him, like, now where is Koromar? I've ungagged him, so...
He doesn't say anything.
Do I get the idea that he is lying in any way, or if he is in fact completely clueless?
Make me an insight check.
Ooh, nat 20.
Genuine look of not a clue, almost like I have no idea who you're talking about. View on his face.
The big, bulky bronze dragonborn. Galhana must have come to your group from somewhere. Did she always come alone? Or with anyone? Finian, the little halfling man.
Hmm.
So you've never seen big bronze dragonborn.
Hmm.
I open his mouth and check he's got a tongue.
You like forcefully open his mouth, and you see inside that it does have a complete like piercing through the bottom. That means it's completely unable to move.
Oh, cool. I will.
No, as in, sorry, I will be classified like it's been punctured through that has rendered the muscle loose and incapable of being used.
When did I do that?
Even if I were to pry that out and then heal it, would it?
No, the muscle itself is dead. You've healed him before.
His jaw is just wobbly.
Oh, that's supposed to be fair. I never asked him to speak, did I?
What about a lesser restoration? Well, yeah, I give it again.
He seems to be forthwith with answering to the best of his ability, but he just physically is unable to speak words. Is the problem?
Yes or no questions only.
I'm carrying your your insight over. Just like he's just like, there's no point in me hiding to these questions.
Yeah. Have you got fingers?
Yeah.
Cool. I will take his manacles off and put them manacled around the front.
This is a cramped cupboard.
Yeah.
And you are very large.
I will pick him up and I put him on a shelf and and I'll pull out some ink and parchment, just not even giving him a quill that he could
At this point, there is a knock on the door as Sidokesi has approached this place. Do you mind?
It's occupied.
The scale guard are here. Do you mind if we take the prisoner in for questioning?
Just one more minute. I'm just getting in a few more
I'm
kicks,
not
if
used
that's
to
all right.
being rejected by a common person.
Well, first time for everything.
She opens the door.
I'm literally holding onto the door.
She opens the door.
Oh, it seems to have locked itself.
She opens the door.
What is it he's able to force it out of my grasp?
As in, you've not said you were holding the door shut, and she opens it before you said that. I would take.
He's got
now,
he's
please.
got his hand manacled and ink on one of his fingers.
The scale guard are walking into the chapel at this point. If there is anything you wish to ask the prisoner, I would be privy to those questionings.
Fine.
I will remind yourself who you're talking to.
Throw him out the cupboard. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely up on that.
Then I suggest you get a refresher.
Apologize, Your Eminence. He is strange.
You all are. You could still learn some respect. I appreciate
Yes, Your Eminence.
what you have done, but I will remind you there is still decorum in place.
Yes, Your Eminence.
At least one of you understands.
I do an exaggerated bow.
Yeah, Leslie's going to do a big old curtsy.
I trying to take Jews from Sidokesi. I'm going to basically go to the scale guard. And say, would you be able to summon the Jade Cloak? Jade Cloak, and I say the name of the one that
Castellan
been
Mark.
which is in the notes.
Castellan Mark.
It's been a while. Yep. I did read it earlier, but I just can't remember names that well.
Scale guard looks at you. Certainly. We'll get them right away.
And if it's any bother at all, would you mind taking this prisoner away before... And I look at Sidokesi again. Into custody before the Jade Cloaks get here.
We can do. Your Eminence, is there a plan for the prisoner? Yes, take him to, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Sorry, give me a second. Yes. Yes, take him to the Halls of Inquisition. Well, I guess we're waiting for Castellan Kai at this point. So, why were you so interested in talking to the prisoner alone? Yes, the individual who decided to hide in a cupboard.
I'm just very shy.
Noted.
Nice chapel, this.
A frosty weight takes hold as all of your goodwill seems to have evaporated from the room in this moment.
I walk into a different room so that Cassie is not put off by me specifically.
As eventually walking into the space is the large plate-armored Goliath with their adorning jade cloak. Looks around the room and immediately walks towards the children and gets down on one knee, still dwarfing them even on one knee. Just like, it is excellent to see you again. Next time, perhaps, let's have you accompanied when you attend another chapel. Turns to Sidukesi. Your evidence, it is excellent to see you in fine health as well. To stumble upon the children in their endeavours is fortunate for you to have been here. Well, intelligent minds think alike. They all stand up, turn to the rest of you. I assume you will be attending the palace with us. If so, gather your things. We are heading there now.
Yes, Castellan.
Best if I don't.
No, you kind of have to, Arquen.
Damn it.
You go at the back.
You wander out. There is a carriage outside that the children and Sidukesi are put into. It is pulled along at walking pace that you are all able to keep pace. Castellan and another jade cloak is there as well as you're walking through the streets. There's a hubbub, that kind of space. It's now late afternoon at the point that you got up here and everyone is collected, and the city has tentatively returned to a little bit of normalcy, as seemingly the threat and danger has faded a little bit, and that palpable sense of fear across the city is gone. People are still uncertain, but there's more than there was the day before, essentially. As you make your way through, various people are catching glances at this surprise royal visit heading down the roads, but it is kind of just waved off as just errands or that kind of thing, and you are very swiftly moved through the various stages of the city. The city is still in lockdown, but very easy.
Recognise at all?
Are you recognised at all? I think you're slightly overshadowed, shall we say, by a royal palace and jade cloaks, but you're
I'm not on my horse. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Deck is getting a lot of attention, though, I can imagine.
Oh,
well,
it's more the association. They're now gone, oh, those two things are connected. Okay, cool. It's reinforcing the imperial family's significance and importance and divine heritage. So, good job. Emma looks so pissed off at that.
Apparently.
Yes, but with jade cloaks and a royal carriage, you are swiftly moved through all of the gates and blockades through the city before you arrive back at the Jishen Palace. The white marble walls swiftly entered through where the carriage stops and lets you begin walking over the gravel pathways towards the buildings and through the purple-leaved trees of this space. Anything before you enter the greeting chambers?
Yeah, I think Leslie's aware that this is probably the last chance he'll get to actually interact with the kids. It's unlikely he'll be able to interact with them again, so he's gonna just do a final just look over them, make sure they've got no dirt on their faces, and then be oh, remember the handshake. Oh, Lesley, remember the handshake. And they're gonna do a weird, sport handshakes. It's ridiculously complicated and ends in a weirdly homoerotic chest bump, which is cool. It's fine. we're gonna go through that. Do that.
Cool. Make me either performance or persuasion to see how well the kids are bonded to you at this point.
Does anybody have Prestidigitation?
Yes.
And is legally allowed to cast it.
Yes. Can you clean this up a little bit? I put on my silk neckerchief.
Whereabouts are we waiting? Are we being held outside while the kids go in?
Well, yeah. So you would have had opportunities sometime between like waiting in the chapel or on the walk. Like there's various points where you could have sorts of out.
I'd have probably done it in the chapel, having let the Hand of the Emperor know what I'm doing, so that I don't get skewered.
So everyone is cleaned up nicely. Emma, what would you roll?
23.
23. The kids do quite like you. You are going down as the moustache scarf wearing man who protected and saved them, more so than anyone else. Cool. You are all now cleaned up. You head into the palace. You're momentarily held outside as the kids are shown in first. What the other Jade Cloak stays with you while Castellan Kai takes them in. And then there's a short second before the door is slid open again and you are ushered inside to the same space that you were in previously, kind of a well-appointed meeting chamber with various pieces of artwork on the wall, nice rugs on the floor, exposed woodwork and the stuff. In the room currently is Malachi Tarzadan, the broad-shouldered dragonborn heir to the Empire, his wife, Polyxena, who is essentially grasping both of her kids at the sofas more to the back of the room. Also in the room is talking amongst themselves, having entered as well, Sidikasi, and a dwarf individual wearing black leathers and other clothing, tight black beard and hair that all kind of gets woven together with the same kind of tattooed patterning of the Castigators, who is also here. They're having a conversation. You assume that, based on the conversations, that prior to your arrival, this Castigator and Malachi were having conversations based on certain things that are out on the desk and the overall air of the room. But Malachi does stand up and walk towards you and gestures to the low sitting table to discuss things.
Bowels and all that shit.
Do we recognise the Castigator? Like, have we seen them?
You have not seen this one before.
This is the one that was watching us when we left the thing, wasn't it?
The Crystal Lantern.
That was just a small group of them who were going to snatch us off the street.
This one was not there at that time.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
This is one of the big cheeses.
Yeah, anyone who remembers their Empire lore. So really, we're looking at Tauri and Ximori. Make me a history check.
Just to confirm, this won't be with the +1.
Do you not have the Ironstone up?
No, I decided that, having magical items floating around my head while meeting important people is stupid and will get me...
Me with my glowing shield.
It's like having one of those little, with the...
It trails glitter, does it?
That is a... it's not being included, so...
13.
5, 19.
19.
Wait, -2, 11.
Ximori, you don't recognise this individual, but Tauri, you wouldn't know his name, but you do recognise from his attire, he is a very high-ranking member of the Castigators. And with a 19, I would say your assumption, based on everything, probably the highest-ranking member in the city.
Fair.
Malachi sits down. I suppose thanks are in order for your success in the quest. The hand does mention perhaps a little exposing of the story to a certain individual, but I would have it told from your perspective, exactly what happened and where my children were found.
So Tauri is the one who knows how to speak to people. But
Tauri might be, but Bryn the fuck isn't.
Aderyn does as well, and
Yeah, I got a 20 in charisma. Just that I say the wrong things.
in which case,
this is like statecraft stuff. This feels like
No, wait. What are we doing? Hold on. What are we doing? Balrick's the face of the pie.
Yeah. That is very true.
Also, Captain. Don't worry, Captain. I'll take this.
Okay, you do it.
I like helmet off underneath my arm, like I'm reporting in. Like, it's like, well, following the clues from the wreckage of the I'm sure Castan Kai informed you. We found some clues in the wreckage of the carts where your children were snatched. Followed them into the sewers, and from there made our way down to the ruins of
Avasar.
No, he says Ashkevan.
Tauri just says Avasar.
And from there we investigated the city, finding eventually a temple where the culprit who had snatched your children and the I'm so sorry, I didn't actually get your job title.
Hand of the Emperor.
Hand of the Emperor.
This is where I can imagine at this point.
Yeah,
Arquen
and the Hand of the were being kept, where they seemed to be enacting some kind of dark ritual, where we dispatched of them and took prisoner and made our way back to the surface.
More details of this dark ritual beneath my city, can you explain?
Well, as much as it was dark, and it seemed to involve fiends and ghosts of vengeful spirits of the past.
Was Tauri able to work out what they were doing?
He seemed really into making people scared. I think the fear was important.
Specifically.
Interesting. That does align to somewhat of the reports that you have been sharing with me, Amorous. The castigator, like the castigator and Sidikashi have now kind of like flanked behind him, like advisors behind the throne kind of thing. And he just nods. Indeed, it seems to be that whatever was going on was intent on filling the populace with fear and dread. It does
there was
line
a big
up.
sort of wobbly curtain sort of thing. Like, there was like, you know, when there's like a place but there's another place on top of it. Does that make sense?
Sounds like their profane ritual was attempting to contact something from another plane.
There was definitely something scary on the other side of it. I didn't like it.
A deeply heretical action to happen in a chapel.
I suspect this place has not been a chapel for a very, very long time.
Are you capable of showing us how to get down there to investigate this?
Well, as much as we took a prisoner who can show you down.
Sidikashi at this point says, yes. He should be already within the halls of Inquisition for full questioning from your compatriots, Amorous.
He's missing about 4 ribs.
Amorous turns first. That won't be a problem. Sidikashi at this point, just to further elaborate to aid your investigations, Amorous, they spoke of wanting justice for the... I overheard some of their conversations. The Knight of Purgatory in particular, which obviously links to the actions of your party. Malachi speaks up, but well, that would explain the letter that was delivered. Like, letter? An ominous ransom note happened to appear stapled to the door of the palace last evening, demanding recompense and justice enacted on the individuals responsible for that event, threatening the very lineage and ongoing existence of my family, which I do not take kindly to. I assume by all of your definitions you put this cult, other than this one individual, to their sorry graves.
Oh yeah.
Who did?
None left that you know of?
Not that
We left
I
one.
know of.
He's dead, but we left him in a basement somewhere. He seemed incredibly vengeful against someone for something. I have no idea, really.
If we met someone down there, they're dead now, except the prisoner, who was only mostly dead.
Everyone we met down there is dead,
Well,
except for this one.
Amorous, I expect to be fully up to date with all investigations found on that matter, so we ensure that no such thing can possibly happen again within these streets. Your will be done, Your Highness. Sidikasi speaks up at this point and she's like, I suppose something to consider is the populace's opinion of everything that had happened. They will not necessarily ignore all of the actions, the spectral effects and psychosis upon their minds. It might do good for us to have some sort of figurehead or display of action that puts such a thing to bed to ease the minds of the populace. We potentially could use this singular individual, but that does depend on the castigator's methods on finding any such information.
To be fair, he'll talk from pretty much anything. I didn't even have to like threaten him that much, and he gave up pretty much everything he knew that I could get out of him.
That's appreciated. I will certainly testament to this individual's ability to put the fear of the darker side of the Dragoness into figures, but let's see what the castigators can find, shall we?
Yes, Your Eminence.
Leave it to the professionals.
At this point, Borwick, I don't necessarily want to take control of Derek from you. What is Derek up to?
I don't know, Dad.
What about
staring back and forth? Yeah, he's like.
Microphone.
I think
He's just staring back and forth. He's like looking and watching.
I think the prince's son is like still like obsessed with Derek on some level. At which point, this is like staring up to it. Polyxena at this point in this like kind of break lull in conversation does step up and I just want to say a deep and sincere thank you from all levels of my heart for your returning of my two children. They are already retelling me of the bravery of the moustache in scarves and their love of the deck, I believe it is. This city and empire is very blessed to have you, I must say. While that's happening, Amorous does like lean into Malachi's ear at that point. He does kind of nod, like, yes, I do remember. Thank you, Amorous. I want to be clear before we extend this conversation any further that my thanks is unrequited, and my appreciation for your efforts and success in the matter will not go unrewarded. However, there are concerns among certain members of the establishment of a connection to a missing castigator that was last accounted for tracking down figures that match your appearance. Amorous is now like locked in on Aderyn specifically at this point. What would you know of that matter?
Is he asking that question specifically to Aderyn or to the group?
Malachi is asking it to the group. It is the castigator who is like eyes beamed on Aderyn.
We've encountered plenty of others on our travels, and
I think. Sorry.
Ximori, yeah.
Just in Arquen's head, I think you just hear, Blame Amhrain. Blame Amhrain.
Ahead of you. While we were... This... Where was he tracking us?
According to the reports that came in from his final messenger bird, he had tracked a group of pyromantic mages, one of which recorded as being in a purple dress with a crystal top staff, to Jesus Christ, I forgot the name of the town you went to.
Anroikar?
No.
Way after that.
Where did
We
you
had
actually
the
fight
Ballroom
here?
The
Blitz.
little foresty town on the...
Yeah.
Insert name of town here. Emma,
Yeah.
save me.
It's the Ballroom Blitz
Scroll,
episode.
scroll,
The one before
scroll.
it.
Commenters, put it in the comments below.
You've got more memories than us.
Last tracked to that town. That was the last known recording of his positioning.
I sort of turned to I met these individuals that I now travel with around that time, and we did battle with some kind of forest spirit of wildfire and carnage that seemed to have been setting fire to several towns along the way. I met these individuals in the aftermaths of one of them. Could it be the case that this castigator met the same spirit and suffered an ill fate? It nearly resulted in all of us dying, and some of us still bear some scars from that fight. But we seem to have banished it for now. Sent it back to its realm.
Malachi does.
I'm not technically lying.
It's still going to be a deception roll because you are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Deflecting the truth, let's say. But make me a deception check. If you have inspiration, don't forget.
I do. I've got 2, in fact, so I'll use one of them. Much better. That is a 23. That is as high as I can get without it being a nat 20.
You seem to be caught up in a lot of the ongoings of this empire currently, and always seem to be there when it ends as well.
We also seem to have a dragon. Call it fate, if you will.
Call it bad luck.
Call it us being very unlucky.
I walked into a town and met these people. And then I walked into a second town and I met a forest spirit of fire and carnage. And then I walked into a third town and I met this whole situation.
Is that where we met the cannibal camp in the mountains?
Oh god, I forgot about the cannibal camp in the mountains.
There is a reason I tend not to get involved in the affairs of adventurers. But perhaps your fate, and he glances at you, Aderyn, in that moment, is to continue to keep this empire and its people safe. And that is why such a figure is with you. Well, Amorous, it seems these individuals have very little information for you to go off for this missing castigator. I do hope you are capable of finding what happened to them and bringing any necessary justice to the bear, as is your remit. But, as it is, there is one final matter that is worth addressing before getting to reward. The Hand of the Emperor has mentioned that unsanctioned use of arcane magic was utilized in this escapade, and I would think carefully on your following actions within this empire. My grace extends only so far. Now, as I said, the pockets of my family are yours to be rewarded with. And he gestures, at which point two stewards enter dressed up clothing with a large chest, which is put down in front of you. A key is handed to Malachi, which he promptly unlocks the chest, and inside is 1,500 platinum pieces.
Hugh's face is a picture.
It is understood that with this payment, all knowledge of this endeavour will not leave your lips, and if it does, well, let's just say I have means of finding you.
I imagine the only way I would ever speak was if I was put through extreme torture, say in a holding cell by law enforcement, which of course won't happen.
Amorous stares at you cold. Like, this man wants to kill you.
I'm like, what?
Ximori's just sort of like, they're just like,
I've never been more proud.
it's like,
Balrick and Ximori like looking at me like,
one.
God.
Go pull on his beard. Yeah.
This one's about to hit me so hard.
Malachi turns. Amorous, Sidukesi, you are excused from the remaining conversation. And even at that point, they both Sidukesi kind of hesitates for a second. The rank is debatable between the two of them. It's a politics versus mythology
lineage
kind of thing, yeah. But she does acquiesce for whatever it is. And the room empties out till it is just you, two Jade Cloaks, and Malachi and his family. I cannot condone the use of arcane magics within this empire. It is a foundational tenet of our society. However, I am willing to overlook it due to the importance and seemingly the fact that not only did you complete what I had actually hired you to do, you also solved a problem that the castigators were struggling to pinpoint. So, to that endeavour, I also extend to you the grace of a single favour. Anything that is within my power as heir to this empire and Taisi of this entire grand province, ask of it and I will make it so.
Horses.
Each?
One favour. I would.
I think we'll need some time to discuss, if that's alright.
Very well. Kind of gestures for you to have a section of the room, and he begins talking to his family at that point.
I mean,
Right, that's a big deal. We could ask for a rate for Aderyn. Get Aderyn legally.
it keeps Aderyn safe.
At the same
Is there-
time, are we staying here?
No, but if we ever wanted to come back,
And
we've still got, if we are leaving, we have
We've
to
got-
travel the length of the Empire.
we have castigated. It's not subtle. That castigated guy is after us. The moment we leave the capital,
Tauri's still marked, so you know.
I also feel like they can, if they need to, or if they want to take in someone, even if they are a registered mage, they can just say they were using their magic outside of their remit and take them anyway.
But this way we don't have to deal with it every time we come into a situation where we need to keep things quiet to a lot of people.
Is there anything else any of you would want?
No, I've got everything I need with you guys, so
I want you to be safe.
While there would be things that I would like, keeping you safe is the only thing keeping the party safe.
And I think maybe this would be the best way to do it. Everything else.
Because I'll be totally honest, I cannot fight that guy that was here. I can fight most people. Something about him really fucks me up.
He seems like he's a higher challenge rating than our level is. All right now.
Can we get a note? Can we ask for a note, like Rod Swanson style, that just says, "I do what I want" from Aderyn?
I got no other ideas. So,
Tauri, are you sure? You sounded like there was something you wanted.
We've
There
got a lot
is.
of money now, Tauri.
I don't think the money will allow me to keep trying to study the weird stone.
Where is the
know
weird
about the
stone?
weird stone?
Leave it in your bag of holding, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got the weird stone. We can study the weird
Yes.
stone. Do you
yes,
need
I can still study it, but I can't study it officially. Is the thing.
As in, you can't get the resources that you might need.
Exactly. I wouldn't be able to ask for anything that's been looked at previously or share knowledge with those who are doing it already.
If Aderyn got a writ, would that extend to access to libraries?
Probably not.
The writ doesn't give
It's-
you access
yeah,
to the libraries.
it's-
Me being a previous student of the college here gives me that access. The writ is just allowing her to use the magic that is known about legally.
People know about her magic now. It's not a secret. It would allow her in danger situations, like we have just experienced, and like the spirits, to use it in defensive measures. Like Tauri, that's what yours is, isn't it? You can use it as part of your performance and for protection.
Correct, yes.
If we can get Aderyn to have a similar one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, Aderyn, but you're really bad at swinging that stick around.
Please never run at a spider again.
Yeah, what
I have-
are you doing? This
Why
really
don't you
hurts
have
still.
subtle spell?
I have an idea of which
She does
to
have little
ask.
spell. She does have little spell.
Okay, go.
We ask for you to be made official and to be allowed to use your magic to help study the effects of Weirdstone.
It's 2 in 1.
Under my supervision.
Well, it'll be the remit of your permit.
We've seen that your magic interacts with it.
It could be a way
Well-
to perhaps make it more convincing. Say that I am studying to benefit the Empire.
Yeah. That's
Foreign
that's what I
scholar.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
We can try and spin it as, you know,
And
it's-
we are planning on leaving the Empire for a time as well, which will also help with them.
yeah, use her magic in defense of the Empire, like a battle mage of some description.
No.
In defense
Purely
of
a self-defense.
No. Yeah.
How would you spin the wanting to?
Research is different.
Do we even want to let them know about the weird stone?
I mean, if I
Tauri
want to
wants access
study
to
it,
public knowledge.
if I want to study it
I like the
without
more-
having people breathing down my neck,
esoteric
yes.
magics.
I like the more ambiguous we can make it at the moment. We can then say, "Oh, this falls under that remit."
They won't do ambiguity. We are asking them to allow Aderyn to be made a registered non-Empire mage who should have been registered at the border.
If anything, it speaks to the security of our borders that Aderyn was able to walk through like this.
Shocking.
Okay.
I mean, I'm something of an expert on the very lax security at the borders, to be honest.
I found
You'd be
myself in a
surprised
forest.
You'd be surprised at the amount of crap I've brought into this place.
Let's maybe
Maybe-
not say that
maybe
in
not.
here.
Build a
Ulrich.
wall.
They are building a wall. It
This is,
doesn't matter.
this is an inside thought, Balrick.
Okay, let's do it. The quicker we get out of here, the less we will annoy them.
Yeah, I think it should be Tauri who says it because you're good.
Tauri, you're
This.
the word.
Oh,
Yeah. Tauri, you're the word person.
fantastic.
Hey.
You chose to play a bard.
That was Tauri saying that, not Brit.
Critical question. Did you actually bump to 20 charisma last level up?
Yes, my persuasion is currently plus 11.
That's what we like.
Needed.
Bad
You
expertise.
never know.
My
And
deception
yes,
is plus
Balrick
8.
is the face.
Yes, because that's Chris's face.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
We have one request.
Name it.
Yikes.
A fancy suit would pull the deck.
Scarf
well.
as far as the eye.
It's like a genie wish.
I suplex Balrick through the ground.
That needs a little top hat, and he needs a.
Yes.
Stop giving your pets top hats.
Could
Anyway.
it be possible?
Anyway.
Sorry, I take. Sorry.
Serious roll.
Could it be possible for both myself and Aderyn to study the effects of the weird stone, and as part of that, for Aderyn to be placed with a writ for using magic in specific circumstances?
I am not aware of what you speak.
Am I getting the name wrong? Of
No,
Weird
you.
Stone?
It's
No,
weird
it's just
stuff.
the
He just doesn't know what it is.
He just has no idea what you've
Is-
referenced.
No, you're acting like it's a thing people know about. People don't know about it. It's something we.
I'm sure it was something that was being studied.
You.
It's being studied by Cyric.
Yeah.
No, it's not even being
That's-
studied. It's
No.
being studied by the Castigators and the Officio Arcanum.
So it's something.
That's like it's
we
like
should-
asking the Prime Minister, "Do you know about this really specific thing that's happening in Cambridge University's
enough.
physics department?"
Fair enough.
Kind of thing.
Fair enough.
He's like,
Fine.
it's
I
very
thought it was a
funny.
bigger thing that he would have known about. Fine, that's my mistake. On our journey here, we dealt with a group of cannibals who were being had something to do with a stone of some kind, and I'll take off my necklace because it's weird stone with runes on it, and hand it across to show. And
he doesn't take it.
Cloak.
No,
Yeah, the jade cloaks.
We know
I've-
We know 3 bits of weird stone, don't we? Because we've got Tauri's necklace, we've got the big lump in the bag of holding, and we've got.
Cyric's eye.
Cyric's eye.
Yes.
We have that. It's ours.
Tauri is aware, from having done research, that they have found stuff that sounds like weird stone in caves in the north part of the Empire.
While we found it not nearby, but on our journey to here, in the studying of it that I did at the college, I've come to understand that other locations have been found with it up towards the north, and that there are people looking into it. I was hoping that I would be allowed to see what the runes of my people can do with it to help try and make it safe for the Empire. As part of that, Aderyn seemed to be able to help nullify its effects when we fought these cannibals with her magic, and as such I would want her to be able to help me make sure that any we do find on our travels is contained safely or nullified. And as part of that, and if she is doing that on behalf of the Empire, she should have what should have been in place when she came in the first place, and that is a writ to be able to use magic in specific circumstances.
Not an insignificant ask to have an untrained mage be involved in esoteric, arcane studies, of which are so new that I have not heard of them. Make a persuasion check.
Fair enough. I'm going to roll it first and then see if I need to use the inspiration that I got just now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first roll was an 8, so I'm going to re-roll it.
We're on a 19.
because-
We're on a 19.
Can anyone
Yeah,
give
that's
the
not-
help action to this?
No one's helped.
No.
I was gonna vote for it, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Not much better of a roll.
I don't think I have anything else that can help me.
Fair enough.
Just confirm it.
Lesley stand behind her, looking all bravado, and
already-
like give her like using tactical command, but like body language.
No.
Not tactical command.
That's weak. I've always had ideas, but just standing there looking pretty is
Commanding presence. It's called commanding presence. You're standing there being.
Can I add? It is true that I am untrained and inexperienced, which is why Tauri would lead the studies. I would merely be there to help nullify in whatever way I can. In the same way, I was there to help with your children, not as a leader, for I do not claim to have the knowledge or experience, but to help in any way I can.
Make me a persuasion roll. I want to be clear, a 20 is not bad. A 20 has, like,
I didn't assume
led to
it
a
was
tipping
bad.
point, okay?
I was just, yeah.
So-
I
Just see if we can get better with that plus 11.
Oh, you know it's serious when Sarah's got the fingers out.
27.
24.
24. You make a compelling case. Very well. I am not blind to the fact that certain entities within this empire keep secrets even from the throne. I will organize this writ for you. I will extend yours that already exists, Miss Silverhammer, and I will requisition an apprentice research assistant, reflective one, for Jesus Christ. For
Miss
Aderyn.
Hale.
Here. Hale. Thank you.
Haste. Hail.
Miss
Yes,
Hale here.
Hail.
That will not cover you for the sounds of actions that you partook in during this quest, I will warn you. And what I will require of you is that any such research findings that you do discover, you share with me. I wish to know what is going on.
I feel this is, without speaking, was always going to be the case. I couldn't think of the words there to actually make it sound nicer.
Very well. Where are you currently staying? I will ensure the writs are delivered to your accommodations.
Have we had to move?
We have had to move because
You
we blew up
thunder
the last
waved
place.
the penthouse.
Unfortunately, the inn that we were staying at had severe damage in the attack that you had, the unforeseen. So
There's another
so-
place.
Where's the other-
We'll just say that one.
Oh, the
We have
one
one.
that
Rune's
Aderyn.
house?
The one that Aderyn had a date with Sirik at.
Exactly. Yes.
Fine, we'll say that one.
Yes. Which I do have written down somewhere, but can't remember where.
The
Very well.
squeaky nip.
No, it's not that. It's Dancing Rabbit, I think. Something like that.
The Scrungles.
Very well. They will be sent to you there. I suggest you use your newfound riches to acquire yourselves a pleasant room. And a word of warning: as much as you have this writ and my thanks and respect, I do not believe the castigator's eyes will be off you for long. I recommend you stick to the laws of this land as best as you can. I would hate to see you arrested after doing such a grand favor. You may leave.
Thank you.
I bow suit.
You are marched out by one of the J-Cloaks towards the main gate, shown out at that point, and you are now within the heart ward of Andamon with a very large chest held by, I'm assuming, Ximori,
I'm just going to go, Balrick, open the bag, Ximori, tip it in. You do not want to be carrying a bloody chest anywhere.
Well, no, and then we put the chest in.
The chest won't fit.
No.
Chest is too big for the opening bag.
I will hold an empty chest.
Well,
How much is the chest worth?
The chest, I would say, is worth 50 gold pieces. It's a solid ass lock and a thick old
This is a
chest.
good chest.
Taking that fucking chest.
It's a that thing's
That's going on the
sturdy.
wagon.
It's lacquer
Going
wood
on
and
the wagon.
everything.
That's going on the wagon, which I still need to get back. Does
Fine,
that mean
but
I
look
can
at
add
money in the thing.
Can I add 1,500 to my character sheet then? Is that what I'm... What is
No, that is not how it is working. We will
1,500
split it up when we get back.
As you step out and begin walking away, your path is blocked by a broad-shouldered, black-haired dwarf in black leathers. As he just stands in front of you. Whatever pardon the prince gave you, it won't last. Castigators protect this empire regardless of what the Imperial throne says. Even if the prince can't see the danger you pose, we do. Tread carefully. You'll see us again.
Good luck with that fire spirit.
Is there a jade cloak nearby?
No.
Alright.
Well, depends on nearby. There is a jade cloak you can see at this point, but it's not within earshot.
Fair enough.
I'm going to give the religious hand symbol. So, good luck with that fire spirit, Castigator. I'm sure you will do your best for this empire.
He walks off.
I sacked
I'm
him.
gonna turn and be like,
You know, it sounded to me like he was trying to say that the Castigators were more important than the Imperial family.
They're a law unto themselves. They're a secret police.
That guy scares me so fucking much. Can we go?
yes. Before
Right.
I say something stupid.
Is there anything any of you wish to do in town, or are you?
Split up.
You assume, for the record, the writs will probably, because of the late time.
I'm
you're
assuming
not
24
expecting-
hours.
Not even 24 hours. Like, Prince can expedite stuff,
Tomorrow.
but you're probably at best going to get it with the morning, like postal
Yeah.
run.
I was going to see if we could pop to the magic shop and get anything expedited quickly, / retuning the
It
lock.
does.
everything.
It does take a while to enchant items. You will not get an item enchanted in 12 hours. I'll tell you that.
Fine, can I see what they've got anyway?
We would also
If
need
there's
to then
anything
go
useful.
and get the...
Yeah, but if we can do it quicker, we might be able to pick up stuff that I've got. For example, health potions.
Yeah, so common stuff like that. Health potions, pick upable. At this point, it's a little bit of like, what are you looking for beyond health potions? Like spell
Sure.
scrolls, she has a few, obviously, that can be acquired without permits. And any kind of like common, maybe some uncommon stuff, but even then, that's a risk. Plus, also,
honestly-
you technically don't have electron pieces.
Yeah, I know. My idea was that we would need to get there, find out what was available, quickly run to the bank.
Healing
type thing.
potions are one of the things that don't require electron pieces. They are acquirable regardless.
That's fine. I don't think there was any more spell scrolls because I got the ones that I wanted.
I'm looking to leave.
I will want to talk to Zurich before we leave.
Oh shit, yeah.
And the only other thing that I wanted to do would be to pop to a post office.
Cool, we can do that now.
doing your errands.
And send a message back to my mother, just saying what's happened. Saying I would do this after we've confirmed where we're going.
Fair enough. We can say for the sake of brevity, but you send that letter to say like everything that's happened and where you're
Yep.
heading next.
Exactly where we're, once we've worked out the route, saying we'll hit these stops as we're going. If you wanted to send anything ahead, type thing.
Perfect. I can outline that. That's fine. Quick point on that. Who has the sending stone from
Hello.
Togrim?
I do.
Cool. To that
So
point,
I was also going to send Togrim a message
during this
saying,
point,
this is what's happened. Just be careful.
I was going to say, more on that point, it pings before you get a chance to do that, and you get Togrim's voice going, Tauri, did you put my name down for a bunch of bureaucratic paperwork to acquire a building?
Yes, you remember that underground forge setup we found that we both wanted?
Oh. That's the end of the messaging.
Yeah, this is
That's
not a conversation.
You assume somewhere on the other end, Togrim's like, right, okay.
Seething for 24 hours.
I'm a landowner now.
Well, actually, I don't know if we've got it. That's the challenge.
Anything else from people? Yep.
Yes. Can I pick up either a lot of like leather to wrap a glaive in, or like metalworking tools so I can try and rough this glaive up enough that it doesn't look like a magical castigator's weapon?
There is... I feel like I've said this before. There is only so much roughing up to a magical weapon you can do.
Okay.
I just have the castigator knife in my boot. That's
lots of leather so that I can wrap it up real good.
Sure.
And hide the majority of it.
That's perfectly fine.
The only thing
it's a handful of silver to acquire that much leather.
Can I get rid of the flail that I've randomly found that I'm carrying around?
Sure, you sell it at 50%.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And can I pick up a rapier?
If you have the money for it, yeah.
Yeah, I got the money.
I don't know. Do we have the money for it?
Oh, do we?
No, it's all in the bank of Balrick.
Yeah.
I have the money for it.
Some of y'all have debt.
It's all tied up in land. We're never going to see it again.
And...
Do we want to divvy out money, or do you want to just give me the money?
Sorry.
I
I just need to pinpoint the accidental Magic the Gathering joke in there if it's pinned up in land, in forests, but carry on.
Right.
We'll work out. Yeah, I think we work it out when we've kind of settled. We'll
I
just
tap
split
Balrick
it evenly.
to gain 100 gold pieces.
Put 1,500 PPs in Balrick's bank.
As you're wandering around town, bells do ring out, signifying the end of the city lockdown. Gates are opened, the docks are opened, and ships that are out in harbour begin to sail in.
Cool. I kind of want to go to a tavern and just divvy all the earnings up because I want to be debt free.
As we
I
do
could
that,
really do with
just to
sleeping.
confirm, how many health potions could we have bought, and what type? Because I want to try and get like 1 or 2 for each person to be used on other people if needed.
What Auri has available immediately is 4 greaters and 10 standard healing potions that can be acquired.
And what kind of deal could we get if we bought all of them?
That's a good question. Make me a persuasion check.
Money.
Just because we're tight to time, we want to end this arc, so I'm not going to roleplay out healing
There's
potions.
the 15, 26.
26. Okay. So greater healing potions traditionally go for 250 gold pieces. So that would be 1,000 and then 500 for a total of all of the healing potions. So down what was the total again? 26.
26.
26. You can get it all for 2,000. 2,000? 1,000 gold pieces. You can get all of those for 1,000.
100 platinum.
Yeah.
100 out of 150. You can do that?
I think we use some of the money that we've all got, to
I'll
keep
take
us
it.
alive.
It does make the divvying up a bit harder. It was a nice, easy.
Yeah, falling getting
2,800.
unconscious is nasty.
There's nothing
I don't
wrong
like
with
that.
with dividing it nicely and then taking the remainder over as a party fund that's just a slush fund kind of thing.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's 2,000.
Go Bank of Balrick. Keep the
Can I send
PP
a
and the
note?
PB.
To Cyric to meet in the morning.
Yeah.
After I've got my paperwork. I want to go see him.
Let him know.
Sure.
I need to go get.
I'm
going to cover myself in chalk powder and rattle some chains outside his door.
Is
Why do you
it,
mean
I'd
to
like
it?
to go. while we're here, I would like to go to a bathhouse.
Yes.
Preferably a private one that is quite nice to enjoy myself.
Yes.
And get clean.
1 gold piece to rent one for the hour. For like a
Sweet.
private room, that is. Such that you can go
I
full
rent one for
demon
5
level.
hours. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
You try to get away from him, but you take the cucumbers off your eyes, and I'm just in the opposite one to you, reading a newspaper. All right.
You know what? That's fine. And I turn into a demon.
The
Let it all
benches.
hang out, yeah.
Just, let all the tension go. I tried to have a massage earlier. It was fucking awful. I couldn't relax at all.
I'm also going to pick up some studded leather armor because I can imagine that my armor is trashed after the fight.
Probably, yeah.
I was going to say a similar thing. Before we went down there, ordered some nice leather made from the Arquen chitin and a saddle for Dirk.
Oh, you did.
Would I be able to go look at that?
You can go collect it. I believe there was some money to be paid on that.
I didn't write that
Oh
down.
no.
I would have. It's just how far back in my notes it was.
Would have been when
It's
we first
paid.
arrived, so a while.
Can you write down paid? I've written down that I've already paid for what we'll never get. Leslie's second sword.
Oh, back in Dothras.
Back in Dothras, Leslie's got the butterfly sword. I've already paid for the other one for him as well to be made.
Right. It was
The second dragonfly.
It was 500 gold that you paid a 10% deposit up, and 50 gold for the saddle that you paid 10% up front. So you paid
55 and all,
so you owed
495.
495. And what you get is, it's not
Around.
studded leather, it's just standard leather, but it is acid
No,
resistant standard leather.
Can it not be studded?
I don't have it down
Of
as
course.
studded.
If Tauri's buying some studded, I'll pay extra.
Give me 1 second. How much is studded?
Add an extra 200 gold to
Studded
it.
is
and you can have
45.
those studs.
Studded is 45 over what for the standard leather?
Hold on.
Chuck an extra 200 in and we'll
10.
put some studs in this.
Yeah, it's not even that much. You just essentially have to pay another 30 gold, call it, on top.
I'll call it. For easy maths, I'm going to say 524. No? 550. Well, I don't know.
525.
I'm going to go down to 900. Yeah, I'm going to go down to 900.
That's fine. Yeah, that will retroactively apply.
I'll take the
It's
3
studded
platinum as
leather with
well.
acid resistance.
I don't know how I've taken off more than that just to make my numbers rounded.
Am I able to find an armor smith and buy the splints, basically, the metal strips that form splint armor, and just that bit, because I've already got the chain to attach it to, the chain and the gambeson.
I understand exactly what you're saying. You can
And he buy splint armor.
you can buy splint armor. You
Basically.
have the money to buy splint armor.
Like,
Yes.
specifically, I want to just add it to my...
Yeah. Your
this
aesthetics will not change within that.
Yeah,
Just
the
walk
character
around.
art does not change, let's be clear.
Good.
That portrait's staying the same.
Yeah, that's just 200 gold to get you splint
All
armor.
the expensive. Yeah, perfect.
Any other shopping in town as the sun begins to set and boats begin to sail into harbour?
I'd like to buy 50 feet of hempen rope, as I apparently don't have that anymore.
Cool. Emma?
Cheese and wine.
Cheese and wine.
Cheese and wine.
Buy as much cheese and wine as you want.
Arthur,
Tea and coffee.
cheese and wine night.
I want to find the imperial tea and coffee.
Ooh, imperial tea is expensive.
Yeah, I know.
There is an imperial coffee, by the way. There is coffee that's available, but there's no from the imperial vineyards. That's wrong.
I can imagine it being stamped that it's approved by the imperial family.
Yes.
Like all royal family stuff is.
Old charter.
Imperial
Official suppliers of
tea
tea.
bags are, as I say, expensive. They are
Tea bags?
Tea bags. What am I saying?
Imperial
Like
tea.
this,
Block of
yeah,
tea.
it's a block of tea, like old school. Like it is.
Yeah.
I'd say it's expensive. You're rich at this point. It's 5 gold for a block of tea.
I
Buy
buy.
10.
How many would that do?
That would do.
Many
20 cups.
many cups.
I'm trying to think of equivalents because what they will sell it in small blocks essentially. So
Again,
Here's a question:
kilos.
How many would I be allowed to buy considering that they don't know who I am.
You have the
3?
money, you can buy as much as you
Yeah,
fucking like.
to an extent. Like, it's dry tea leaves. You can't take this and start farming it yourself in any capacity.
Yeah.
So it's how many
a small brick
servings
of
do
tea
you
will
want?
typically
Yeah.
a
I'm
small
going
brick
to
of tea
buy-
will typically
I'm
going-
serve about 60 cups
60 cups. Okay, in that case,
for
let's-
like small brick around
okay,
about 100
that would
grams.
be.
Yeah.
Now I understand how tea bricks work. That'll be 10 gold for a brick.
Cool. I buy 5.
Cool, done.
Right, we gorge ourselves.
Aderyn, you've sent that letter off to Cyric to meet you in the morning. If there is nothing else, Emma has turned into a ghost. She looks like a
Yes.
Cyberman
Blurry
from the
ghost.
Doctor Who special. If there's nothing else, you go get some well-earned rest. Some of you, I'm sure, drink a fair chunk of wine to relax and celebrate. Titan Ball is once again being played in the large courtyard outside the Golden Moon Tavern, as it has become at the minute, a nightly occurrence. You imagine it'll settle down eventually to probably more like a Thursday night football five-a-side kind of thing that's happening.
Leslie, we are
Hey, you
getting
remember that
involved.
Titan Ball thing we used
Leslie.
to do? Nah.
You and I, we're getting involved.
It's
Cool.
eventually going to become like a table game.
Can both of you please roll me 2d10 as you pick up a grievous wound from playing Titan Ball on cobbled streets? 2d10.
If I roll really high, do I get like specials?
Well, what did you roll?
Special injury.
Hang on.
16.
I rolled
16.
You want to unlock those good injuries.
Leslie, you get so many. You essentially get compartment syndrome. Until you clear this stymied recovery, you can only roll a hit point. You can only roll a hit dice equal to a Constitution modifier on a short rest.
Ow.
I'll take it.
You
I got an 18 or a 19. I can't
anyway?
remember which.
18 or 19. You actually narrowly avoid dangerous blows and are actually fine.
The sign of
You're
a
not
good
supposed to
Titan
play
Ball
Titan
match
Ball in
you walk
full
away with.
splint armor.
Actually, you are.
No, you are.
Leslie's the odd one
That's
out.
why he's got it.
That's why Leslie took so many injuries.
You all
Just
settle down.
Chris.
The next. Oh, sorry, Chris.
I want to do one last thing before, if we're about to like leave and do some stuff, 'cause of everything. If it's going to go to nighttime, while everyone else is drinking wine and relaxing on the thing, I want to get to the roof of whatever hotel we're on with Dirk and just sit and kind of watch the stars with Dirk. As I do, just say, it's been a good time recently. I'm glad you're around. We're in a lot of danger here, I think, and there's a lot of people that are. Glad you make me feel like I'm doing a mission here, like I'm doing something good. And I put my hand on him, and as I rest my hand on him, there's a slight burn as a mark appears on my hand that we'll maybe talk more about next time.
You see Dirk kind of shimmy a little bit. The crystals kind of ruffle up against each other, and like the sound of tinkling glass in that moment as it settles to him. And he seems quite satisfied in what just happened. And he kind of just rests his very heavy head on your lap at that point. Well, as night sets in, you can see from where you're sitting, Balrick, the ongoing brawl that is Titan Ball happening, and the shouts and screams there.
On your left, on the left.
The next morning,
Pile driver.
hangovers, bruises, and other grievous wounds are plenty. Letters are delivered to your room, Tauri and Aderyn, sealed with the Imperial seal upon them. Aderyn, yours, as I say, contains it. It does not. It's not even as permissive as Tauri's previous one is. It is basically just saying like this person is condoned to partake in magical research, and that's about it. But it's better than what you did have. Let's put it that way. Like basic level, like cleansing cantrips, like stuff that would be used to clean a research space. So like you can probably get away with prestidigitation in public now, and that kind of stuff is probably fine.
Anything for self-defense?
You know what? You rolled pretty well.
Fine.
Yes. Because of remits, is like in the event of disaster, like minor magics are danger. Minor magics are permitted as well.
I was researching at what temperature of fireball would make somebody evaporate.
Tauri, yours goes into specifications of esoteric research of the arcane matter. Yeah, and is signed off by the Emperor, by Prince Malachi.
How many people can you bounce a chaos bolt off?
Aderyn, as you go downstairs at that point, hoping to see Cyric, he is not there. What does arrive shortly afterwards is a kind of essentially like a page boy, for lack of a better term, who delivers you a rolled up scroll. It's for you. I think the description matches.
Who from?
Bishop Curzon.
Thank you. I'll go back upstairs so that in case it's something like important, I'll open it and read it.
Just keeps going.
How long?
Oh my god,
is
his black
it?
bar is so large.
No, it is a letter that basically is acknowledging that you wanted to meet, and essentially, apologies, I am deep in research and I do not know when I'll be able to access the Avasar Vault again. I expect we will see each other on travels at some point. Return a message as to where you plan on heading next, and I will ensure that we speak again.
Aderyn's gonna try not to look too rejected. But I'm assuming we've agreed where we're going because Tauri sent a letter to her mum, so...
That is the last thing for us to discuss this section, is what you as a group plan to do next.
I assume we meet in the morning to sort of sit around and go, well, there were two plans, weren't there?
South for Aderyn and north for Tauri?
I think there were a couple of us who wanted to go north. For various...
Your microphone's done a thing, Bryn.
I can hear it.
I could hear him, he was just quiet because he wasn't talking at
It was
him.
very quiet, yeah.
I think we go south for Aderyn, right? Help Aderyn control. Help find out what's going on. Or we go north for what weird stone.
The more I control my
also-
powers, perhaps the better I can interact with a weird stone.
And there seems to be some connection, maybe, between that and the visions you've been having. Possibly, we're not sure.
Didn't you want to go south to have a look at your dragon, though?
Oh yeah.
Which, probably not the worst idea also, for Deck to meet another dragon, like a true dragon.
Need socializing.
Deck is a true dragon.
No, I know, another true dragon.
Oh, right.
Hey, I have met some drakes, but
South it is.
Down south then.
I vote south.
Right, hands in.
Bye.
Can't wait to be famous again.
Go south.
It's at that point, Lesley, that you, having caroused and flirted with everyone in the city, you caught wind last night of talk among sailors of a group of individuals docking in port last night and marching off the ship. Small fleet, actually, like 3 boats sailed into port. A religious group in particular, a couple of 100 people marching upon the city, led by a very charismatic, dark-skinned paladin with ring tattoos adorning their face. as it appears the rings of Karakash have arrived in the capital city of the Empire.
I remember
Well, I'm
these
sure this
days.
won't be a problem.
And it is perhaps a good thing that you are heading your way out very quickly. In the bright early morning, as the much merchant traffic that had been trapped outside of the city for a couple of days begins to pour in, you begin to go against the flow, picking up your cart from where it had been improved by a gnome working for the chain.
We also put the big chest on it and tie the chest to it.
Yep. And, Bryn?
As we've finally decided where we're going, as part of me sending the letter, I'm also going to be buying a notebook. A blank notebook to start copying notes across.
You
Does Arquen want to buy a new horse?
You know.
Do we have something to pull the wagon, by the way? We didn't sell that, did we?
You didn't sell those horses. You sold the castigator horses that you'd removed
Yeah,
the
I was
reins
gonna
off.
Yeah. I'll buy just a general horse.
A
A general's horse.
A general
That's
horse.
expensive.
That money's
I
going to his
require
head.
the general of horses.
Rather than obviously, because obviously, yeah, we had nice. Good
Yeah, you're
horses.
unable to just arbitrarily buy a riding horse. Riding horses tend to be rented more than anything, but you can buy a draft horse for 50 gold pieces.
Which is the same as what pulls the wagon anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
decent.
I might as well foot slog it for a little bit.
Okay, leave it.
Can always get one down the line.
Well, you roll out, as I say, going against the heavy flow of traffic that is heading out up onto the Atlas Road and eventually to join the merchant way that'll lead south. I'm assuming you're going via car and not via boat because Balrick refuses to sail.
Yeah.
He doesn't like boats.
Oh.
No, I've got no problem with them. It's just more efficient, it keeps the wagon exercised.
Balrick
Oh,
makes sure
but
that this doesn't come off in combo.
Up and down.
I think by now,
Roll
with us
your-
having
roll
the
your
lights and the
charisma.
travel, I will have finally put the spell scroll of water walking, and I'm sure I got one of water breathing as well. I thought
I don't think you got water walking, did you?
I got water walking, but I thought I got water breathing as well.
Just in time for us to go landslide.
I
again.
thought
They
you
might have been really
specifically got
expensive.
water breathing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there were the two of
It was
them
too
one of
at the time.
One of them was a high. Which one's a higher level? One of them was really expensive.
Both level 3.
Are they both?
Water
Yeah,
walking.
I think one of them was just more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have enough
Which one
money at the
is
time to buy
what-
both.
Is water walking a
fair enough.
ritual as well?
Both of them are. That's why I was trying to get both of them.
Well, you head out onto the road. The sun peeking through a wreath of clouds as you head out, and the wind picks up behind you along the road. And we will pick up our story another time as our camera zooms away from you, taking the beautiful landscape of the Northern Empire that you find yourself in as you begin to head south and perhaps explore other lands on this continent. But until we start playing through that chapter, we will see you again next time.